Here we go. Welcome to Splash of Comedy with my co-host Matthew Byers. What's up, man?
Hello. We
Uh,
got the draft going on here. Um, got
Dude,
it up on the big board here so we can all
check that
see
thing
it.
out. Yeah. From duck races to racing the clock, it seems to be here. What's going on with you, man? We're through 17 rounds, about 17 rounds here.
Mm.
What are you thinking? How's your team looking?
I like it. I like it. Had people fall to me that
Of
I
course you
wanted
do.
and had a
Really?
beautiful trade back with CM Shields 99.
I
Um,
mean, the trades that's been happening. Both sides, like you and
it's
Connor, the least likely to trade with each other. There must be
okay.
something there, man. That's
I think
weird.
I think what the thing is we are flip sides of the board. So I think
Hmm.
we are each the perfect trade candidate because it's like, oh crap, I don't think that guy's gonna fall back to me. Trade up just a little bit,
Whoa, a
not a
trade. Whoa, 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 whoa! A trade's been completed.
just now.
Yes,
Ah,
I think it's
ah,
Brady.
is it?
Yeah, I knew it was Brady. I knew it was Brady. I knew it was Brady.
What do you
Why did
pick?
Brady come up? Kicker, smart,
Brandon
smart,
Aubrey. Yeah,
smart.
he
No,
likes he likes the big boot.
that's very. All right, Brady. I see what we're doing here.
I I really hope he didn't start a kicker defense train with me having no
No,
pick.
and if he does that, then no, I like that. The best kicker though. That's the best kicker.
That's what
Let's
I was
be
saying.
real.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, that is one of those ones where I mean we can talk about it now. This is probably one of the most interesting drafts we've all been in, just for the length of it. At least for me, for the length of it.
Oh well, we're
I mean,
gonna
just look
get.
at the guys.
We
Look at
might
the
get a
guys,
train
man. Look
here.
at the value.
I might get you back
What
on
do
the
you mean?
clock because we got Kieran. Kieran's gonna throw his two immediately. And then
Yeah,
Nick's obviously doing trades, so he's aware of the clock.
he's aware. I mean, I don't even know who my guy's gonna be.
Oh my god, are you seeing this?
No.
Kieran
What do you
said
say?
that Nick proposed him the same trade and then said, wait, don't accept, and then jumped one more spot with Brady.
Wow.
Dude, that is. No! Not Oscar Delp! What are we doing?
No, why is I don't even know who Oscar Delp is.
Oh, you will, buddy. You will.
He's nice.
Dude, that's brutal. He's pretty nice. My two sleeper tight ends right there, just off the board.
Sorry about that, dude. Sorry, not sorry. Look,
Yo, why are we munching sleeper tight ends in pick 17, bro?
I just don't. I just think after I saw the Katron Allen pull, I
Did
was
I
like,
did I
okay,
start something here? Because
Loki.
I will
At least
say
in my
after Katron
yeah,
Allen, I saw Randall, Tesla, Sean Tucker, Jadon Blue. Then I went and got Ollie Gordon. But like these were all guys. I got Skylar Bell. These were all guys that were pretty down far. So I don't know if me getting Katron Allen was like people are like, oh,
no, well, not from your sense. From my eyes, I was like, well, that's the guy I wanted, and I knew he was gonna be available probably around here. So I was like, all right, like that's cool. Like, I was like, okay, like. But I honestly did not want to get any of my guys snaked, so I started heaving from round 14. I was like, bro, I really don't care. And once I saw Chris Godwin was gone, I was like, bro, him
I
and Samson
know,
too. I was
I
gonna try to
know.
get a running back here. I was like, I don't like Trey Benson. I miss Tank Bigsby though.
Yeah, me
I
too.
saw his
Me
name
too.
2 days ago, and I was like, I wonder like Tank Bigsby. I'm like, what? I couldn't like figure out why I remembered the name, and
He
I'm
was
like,
on my
oh my
board.
gosh,
He was on my board, but like I wasn't as keen
bro.
in on him as I should have been.
He was giving ETN
He was. He
problems,
was.
bro.
People didn't
Like
know who was going to be the split.
be starter, yeah, and
Yeah.
it was a real a year where like people are like, oh, Trevor DTM was always like this, like whatever. No, because I swear we were like, bro, he's Loki washed. And I'm like, bro, like, he's only like a couple years in, and Tank Bigsby's coming in and frying him. Saquon Barkley's gonna be there for another couple years, but say Saquon leaves in 2 years, is like, oh, Nick's on the board, he's ready to go.
Dude,
Say if he's ready, then boom.
what's going on with these tight ends, bro?
Who
this
do you have a
is
tight end? Do you have a tight end?
I have Rhonda Gadsden. It's my only tight end though.
Bro, I might have to take Woody Marks here. Like, this is terrible. Oh, no, I'm trolling. He's not even there.
That's brutal. Two tight ends that I was waiting for, just dying.
Brother, you saw what I went through
You
when them
started
boys
something
took
here. You started
uh
something.
no. I don't think anyone's thinking about kicker that long. There's not a kicker that's that close. And I think that's a
No,
great
I'm talking
friggin'
about your
pick.
tight end. I'm saying
I
you
hope not.
you started a tight end train. Because I mean
I'll
Kieran.
take it then. I got my guy. Like, I care who I
I
got who
got
I
my
care about.
guy. I got my guy.
Dude, when everybody else did it to me, I was like, okay, well, I gotta be better at drafting. Nah, bro, it's what you gotta reach. Like, who'd you take? I mean, oh yeah, you picked really early though. Ollie Gordon.
Mm.
You could have reached for them there. Like, there's no one here where I'm like, bro, I'm taking Ollie Gordon. Bro, Devon Achane's the guy.
Yeah, but I like Ollie Gordon just insurance policy, and they've been good reports coming out of camp about him being a big body, maybe getting goal line work or something. So
I mean, Achan,
he's my
yeah, that
insurance
and
policy if Achane goes. Like if Achane goes
well, that's
down,
what I feel about Katron Allen, actually. I feel like
yeah,
he's gonna end up developing into that the David Montgomery role,
yeah,
which I think is gonna be like, oh my god, bro, you can get David Montgomery in like the what when do you get him the 16th round?
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, jeez.
That's kind of what I was touching on before we started this call. Was I think I'm kind of mad. I like the running backs that I got. I'm gonna scroll up so we can see. I like the running backs with Williams and ETN, but it's like, dude, David Montgomery went in the 8th round. Jalen Warren went at the top of the ninth. You got Kenny Gainwell who might start if, um, you know, isn't
If
good.
Bucky's out,
Yeah, if Bucky's out. Um, there's another good running back down here somewhere. Oh, Rashad White in the 15th. Bro,
bro.
he
Okay, so then that was another splitting here with me too,
he might
bro.
start.
It doesn't matter. He's the same thing as what he's gonna be awesome. Remember the year? Do you remember this? Once upon a time, guys, if you're not a fantasy guy, you started, once upon a time in our league, there was a time when the NFL had two running backs in the same backfield and they were giving you top 20 production. You know who those two were? Melvin Gordon
Mm,
and Austin Eckler. And I feel like Rashad White is playing that Austin Eckler role, bro.
maybe
I could see it.
I can
And
see
Austin,
it.
we were talking about it recently. Like Austin Eckler would have 34 rushing yards on like 7 attempts, but 20 points because he has like 5 receptions and two
Yeah,
touchdowns.
yeah, yeah.
So I feel like he could be that. And I like Rashad White, the fact that he's not the guy who has to run the ball. Bill is there. Bill's a very good runner. Kitchen Allen could be a very good runner. Bro, Bill in between the tackles, he had 800 yards on like 175 rushing attempts
It's pretty good.
on a year where the team sucks.
Yeah.
So like even running the ball isn't even like easy to do. Like
I'm
in
just
my mind, I'm
confused
like,
why
bro,
Nick's light keeps going on and off, bro. Like, get your
I
guy.
mean, my light's always on, so uh, I kind of look feel back. I saw someone text like, "Yo, his light's always on." I'm like, "Nah, I
That's
like my
Brady.
I just have it on my computer because I'm like, if I'm
That's
doing something,
what
I at least want to have my board up, or my
that's
cue
what
guys up."
Kieran told me. Kieran was like, yeah, I got on my laptop. He's like, it's kind of so I can peep at my phone without people realizing.
Yeah, I don't want to get too deep into the fantasy weeds sometimes,
Dude,
but
Kieran went young, dude.
no, I love it. I think I I've really hated the I hate the top of the board. The top of the board, if you're between Connor has the best draft. He has the best drafting position,
Connor, yeah.
right? Did he draft the best out of the drafting position? I mean, that's debatable. I think you got good, great guys in the team. Like
If
I
I
like having
was,
Pickens. I don't like JMO, but I like DJ Moore in the ninth round. I think if McLaurin had slid to him, he
oh,
would have McLaurin. Like Cam Little, why would he take a kicker?
I told you, you and
It
Brady
doesn't make
started
any
something here.
sense
You guys,
with
you guys
pulls like
started.
that.
No, you guys started. I think Brady
Well,
started
when
a
when
kicker
Brady when
train.
Brady texted me, he's like, "Yo, you want to trade up?" I'm like, "Why would I want to trade up with Brady?" So I knew he was playing something, and I liked it. It was genius. Good play.
Wait, what did Brady
He just
even? What did he give to
so he
get
ta-
that?
it's. I think he just switched spots.
What do you
Which I think he just switched spots.
like? He didn't.
I think they
give
just switch spots, Matt. I'm telling you, they just switch spots.
he can give
They just
Nick
switch spots.
anything?
They just switch spots, and then this is why I'm saying like we can't. I'm not. Do you guys want to win or you want to lose? Like that's
Hold on.
what comes to my mind all the
You
time.
you telling me Nick just gave his pick away for free out of the kindness of his damn heart? Ain't no way. I gotta see. No, okay, he gave Nick a 27 third.
Ooh, that's good. Actually, I mean, it's not
That's
good
good
value with
value.
rookies though. Not with rookies.
Well,
Depends what year it's gonna
it's
be.
good value for what he
Really?
dropped back like 6 spots.
Bro, y'all guys are reaching on Helm too. Gunnar Helm shouldn't have gone that early. That's when
Yeah.
I started getting scared. So you want to know why it started for me is when okay guys, so we're at the point in the draft where obviously about round 10 is when guys are like solidified and like these are guys who are probably gonna play on my rotation outs.
Hmm.
Everybody else is like either developing or if you can get a value of a guy who is like a starter, then go and get him. I.e., a Jordan Mason goes in round 12. I.e., a guy like Mark Andrews goes. Pacheco goes. He's a second running back on a team. Antonio Williams goes. Jacoby Myers is a number two. Tank Bigsby goes. You know what I mean? So like you're just getting
Oh wait,
guys
you're
like
on the
who
clock,
can.
Wookie.
Am I on the clock?
Yeah, I forgot you. We're sitting here
Yeah, but I'm
talking.
not like. I'm talking about it just as like just to build up as well as like we're obviously have a conversation as well too. I'm just saying, like, guys are starting to get their values. And I saw Helm go, and I was like, I don't know if I like what the trend is. Why are you reaching 7 picks to get him? 7 tight end picks. So that's when I started getting a little worried there. I got McMillan. I like my youth there. I don't have any running backs. I'm not gonna be able to get anybody here who's like outstanding prospect wise. Like this guy might get on the and then Kalen Black went. I mean,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
um I don't like Emmett Johnson because I also like Rashad Smith.
I think Smith's
Um
out.
Probably, unfortunately. That's
I
how the
think
life of like you can't turn running backs this late. I'm gonna have to stick with who I have, to be honest. The question is, do I want to snake somebody here? And what's my running back value looking like? I don't like Caleb Johnson going there. Caleb Johnson, that pick in the draft is like haunting me now. I thought no one was gonna pick him. Kelsey's gone.
I think
Hmm.
I think it was I don't know, Caleb Johnson's interesting. But the
Mm.
part I
I'm
don't really understand is like I mean, I think Brady's quarterback room is fucked. Like he doesn't know what Ty Simpson looks like. The only the only
I
way we would see what he looks like if he's even good is if something happens to Stafford.
yeah, but he bought himself time because he
Yeah.
has Matthew Stafford, who was an MVP. So you just buy yourself time and you take the guy's backup replacement who they took in the first round with the 12th overall pick,
I'm kind
a
of
13th
blaming
overall
all
pick.
y'all for letting him get a good quarterback here. I'm eating quarterbacks up like it's no tomorrow.
Who blame us?
One of y'all,
Brother,
Nick,
someone took Bryce Young second overall as their second overall pick and then
said
didn't
something.
take Terrell McMillan, who's a stack.
I don't
I'm not,
understand that.
it's nothing to do with how I drafted, with how Connor drafted, with how Proc is having a silently great draft. Nothing with what we drafted. It's like, bro, you can't have that there because it makes me make a decision that is not gonna be best for my health. It's gonna be best for not getting someone else to the left of me good value. You know what I mean? Like, bro, Caleb Williams. I looked at it. Bryce Young is the 22nd ranked quarterback. He
Yeah,
went quarterback 6. Lamar Jackson is the 5th ranked quarterback. He went quarterback 3.
yeah.
Like it's this is crazy, bro. So I'm not getting blamed for this type of stuff. And then the trade up. If someone's trading up with you and they already have a good draft, you probably don't want to trade up with them. That's my mind, but what do I know? I have no idea who I'm picking here. So let me continue to stall. I have a lot of receivers here.
Let me tell you, if you go kicker, you're gonna throw the entire league into a
I'm not
frenzy.
I'm not going into kicker, and I think kicker's gonna be gone. But again, you're gonna take 24 kickers before I get my kicker. I'm sorry, I just need an average kicker. Um, and a guy who can get me 7 points, who can just make his kicks. I'm gonna find that somewhere. The tier break is obviously with Aubrey.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, so he's your S tier guy, and I mean, great on Brady. I can't get mad at that. Did I might just go and get guys out of. I don't want to get out of value here. This is crazy. Schultz, what's Schultz looking like? 106 targets last year, 85, 88. Not very touchdown dependent. He was a number 10 with 3 touchdowns all year. With how bad CJ Stroud played. Welcome to the squad, buddy.
Man, I wish I was on the clock.
Ashman has your pick.
Uh-huh.
There's nothing here for what I can get at running back value. I'm gonna have to go get my guys through the draft. Again, that's something I realized halfway through this draft of like I have to I could have probably gone quarterback 5th round, 6th round, and I could have always been bad or not been bad, but like had a bad year or whatever, and still pick a top quarterback in next year's draft. There's still top guys in next year's draft. There's an Arch Manning coming in. There's a Dante Moore coming in. There's guys coming in.
Yeah. I guess now that Ashland's on the clock, I don't know how long it's gonna take him to pick. So,
I mean, it took me
we can talk
pretty
about the
plenty there,
first
10
round.
minutes. Yeah, let's talk. I mean, we could talk probably get through the first 3 rounds realistically with just the level of. I mean, who do you think is your best value out of your first round? You got who'd you get at
Jason
your first pick?
definitely was
Yep.
falling to me there at 9. I don't think you could do much better than that.
No, I think
One
that's
of the
probably he was going top 5 in redraft.
and I
And he's number
never
9.
so when Tommy was on the clock, I saw Nakua, Chase, and Jason.
Hmm.
Jason was my highest rank of the 3. I know Jamar Chase will probably be better and will have more points and yada yada. But,
Yada yada.
Jason's got 3 years younger than him, and he's already showing that he's a top wide receiver in the league. So I was like,
Hmm.
give me those extra 3 years for the value that I'm gonna get.
He's routing fools up too, man.
Hmm.
Routing fools up. I like Jackson Smith and Jigba here. I loved Connor's pick here. Jameer Gibbs, number 4.
Oh yeah.
I don't buy into the quarterback thing. I don't need to get a Lamar. I don't need to get a Jaden. Get a guy who is is a superstar.
Well, it's funny how like compared to redraft, yeah, a lot of quarterbacks went early, but for a standard superflex, I feel like quarterbacks didn't go as much as they should have.
They didn't. Because why is Baker Mayfield, Jared Goff, um, Matthew Stafford, Sam Darnold are going after round 8? Kyler Murray going after round 8. Daniel Jones, who had a really good season, going after round 8. Um, like it just doesn't make sense. Brock Purdy here at 7.
Hmm.
Jordan Love, you can get Jordan Love in the 5th round. So you're telling me I could have made my team Ashton Genty, Amarin Hampton, Tedero McMillan, Colson Loveland, and I could have gone what's his name? Colson Loveland, and I could have gone Jordan Love.
Dude, I kept
I
looking
could
at
have
Jordan
2
Love.
all-time running backs, 2 really good receiving options, and get Jordan Love.
Yeah, yeah.
Or Bo Nix. I mean, I'm a Bo Nix guy. I really like Bo Nix. So I would have taken him 4th overall. No question. I believe in him that much.
It's crazy.
I believe in him so much, I would have taken him, Bo Nix, and I'd taken Jalen Waddle back to back with my picks. Going in the 4th and 5th round. Genuinely. So, yeah, I mean, my first overall pick being Caleb Williams, just based on what I saw, I was like, I'm probably betting on the fact that someone's going to take quarterbacks here, and we're going to just end it out there, and
Hmm.
then we're going to get a lot of receiver value in the 2nd round. Because at this point in the draft, we were at pick 10, and there were still Amon-Ra, Jay Jettas, Malik Neighbors, CeeDee Lamb, Drake London. We're still on the board. These are all guys going in the 2nd round.
I think Ashwin might have sold here. He had a really good start. Um,
He didn't
Dylan,
take a receiver.
Dylan, you're getting
What's up?
harassed by Connor.
For what?
He said, why do you need 4 tight ends when you have Colston Loveland? I think dude's having trouble grasping the term of a dynasty.
I mean, also the fact that you guys screwed me on running back and you screwed me on receiver, so I'm gonna screw you guys on tight end. Like what? Like this is not a game.
Bro
We're
was
we're
definitely
clearly
looking at
playing.
Schultz.
Yeah, he was, and I can say the same thing about Connor. Why did he go up 2 spots, 2 tiers of where, what's his name? Christian Watson was going and pick Christian Watson. Christian Watson was not going ahead of Terry McLaurin. He was not going ahead of Jordan. Like in the ranking, right? It hadn't
I don't
hit
know.
the fact that he just
I'm a
signed
pretty
that
big
contract.
Watson guy.
I'm a big Watson guy too. Watson would have been like, dude, you see who's on the board still? I guess Tootin wasn't there anymore, so fairs. But it's like I don't know.
All right, let me see.
I
Let
thought it
me
was a reach.
see. After Christian Watson, I probably would have taken over Watson. I probably would have taken Baker.
Yeah,
Um, Maybe Montgomery, depending on my running back situation. I kind of
Chuba Hubbard's
fade
there.
Chuba Hubbard. I kind of faded guys like Montgomery, Hubbard, Warren, just because I already had the two Williams ETN guys, and if something happens to them, I'll just go in and pay
Whoa,
during the season.
is that your only running backs?
Other than like bench
Keaton, Keaton and
prayers,
Hentron.
yeah, those are my
Sheesh.
only
So you're
guys.
really you bet. Honestly, I think that Patrick Mahomes pick screwed you a bit because you could have taken a Chase Brown or something like that. And this
I
James Cook was there, bro.
I don't
I
want
just think
him.
that you would have gotten Mahomes back. I really think you would have got Mahomes back.
I don't think.
Look who went. Like Mahomes was ranked below Jalen Hurts and all those guys.
The problem is, I really like Igbuka and Harrison, and so I would have wanted to get them at those
Over AJ
picks.
Brown?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
I mean, I guess youth, but I mean, I would
It's
have taken
it's the
AJ Brown being
youth.
good for 3 years.
It's the youth and the fact that like yeah, I think AJ Brown will be good, but I think Igbuka and Harrison could be on or near his level for longer. Ooh, Ashley's
Harrison
gone.
needs a quarterback, man.
I
Ashton, he needs a
know,
quarter.
I know.
He needs a quarterback badly.
He didn't get any time
Um,
really with Brissett or anyone other than Murray because when Brissett really came out and gave Michael Wilson the spotlight, he was injured. And so
yeah,
everybody's like going bananas over Michael Wilson, and I'm sitting here, I'm like, guys,
hell no.
that will be Harrison. He just and
When
there was
when did Wilson get picked? When did
he went
Because
in
he
the
got picked
ninth.
early, right?
Tommy took him. Uh,
So he goes in the ninth round. He goes in the ninth round. Okay.
yeah,
Devontae Adams is there, by the way. Cortland Sutton, I don't know if we're Mike Evans was there. Okay. I get it, youth. We can play that. Cortland Sutton is there. Parker Washington is there. Matthew Golden is there. Um,
it
I
depends on the team build. Like I,
He has Puka Nakua and Chris Olave and Alec Pierce. At that point, you start taking swings for the guys who can help you this and next year, because you know
yeah,
that you have those guys locked, right? If Chris Olave gets hurt, okay, at least I have Alec Pierce. And you know what? If Chris Olave gets hurt, he's my number 2 receiver. Well, damn, I just drafted Mike Evans. So at least Mike Evans for a couple weeks will be able to help me out. Maybe Alec Pierce can start getting up. We can get warmed up by week 10. If Mike Evans is hit the
Kieran
hamstring flares up again.
Kieran's team should be good as long as he didn't draft any busts. Like, cause he's got a young rookies, but like
No one's gonna bust on that
I
side
don't think
besides maybe
Tate
Parker
will.
Washington.
I don't
Higgins
think Tate.
won't.
Yeah,
Higgins won't.
Higgins was
Like,
on the board.
why aren't we saying anything about him having friggin' 40 quarterbacks?
Who? Kieran?
Like, Kieran has Cam. I mean, which I liked his youth. He might not be playing, but he reminds me of the year that I
He's only got
picked
3.
in 2024. He's picking all the guys who should be good in 2 years. And if it ends up coming out like that, Ashton Genty is like, okay, he's Bijan. He's going up there like with Bijan in that level
Mm-hmm,
because
mm-hmm.
he's a really good pass catcher. He's a really great runner. And he's behind Tyler Linderbaum now. And he's in an offense where like we're expected to like put up some like average points, be average an average team offensively.
Yeah, yeah.
Brother, come on, man. Jeremiah Love is Jameer Gibbs. So if
I
he were
still
to even get anything competent there, it's
I
it's
still
good for
can't
the,
get over the fact that Nick did not take McMillan. I
that's
think
why I'm saying I don't want to hear any slander about Ham drafting because I'm like your boy took Bryce Young first and then decided to take Coker in the 11th round. I don't give a fuck, bro. Why do you think I got what's his name? Why do you think I got Brazil? I'm like, yo, if you care about that much about Bryce Young, I talked about this earlier. We had this conversation
I
on the
was
phone.
looking at Brazil too.
I'm like, bro, if you're taking Bryce Young that high and you're a fan, I'm taking his receiver. Like, kidding me?
Yeah, but
I
there's
just I only
talks of
went Lab
Bryce Young not
McConkey there.
even like he might not even be with the Panthers next year.
which is like, I mean, are you just betting on him as a prospect? I mean, how good was Bryce Young?
Not great. Oh,
Gets picked. Who's that?
Coleman.
I love cookies. This should be interesting. There's still some guys here at quarterback, but I think quarterback is probably dry. Maybe you could take a swing on. Uh, I just no one really. I mean, no one's really fighting for a spot on a team. Morton's not taking it from
No,
Drake May.
quarterbacks is pretty dried up.
Klubnik, how good is Geno Smith?
We'll see. I guess Dennis will see.
Because if G- because that was and then that's when I'm like, bro, we have to stop.
Wait, did Dennis
That's when I was
get?
like, we have to
Oh,
stop.
right. He is Josh Allen, Jordan Love. See, I like that.
So
I like that. He's got Josh Allen, Jordan Love, and then Willis, who will be starting for the Dolphins, and then Geno
exactly.
Smith to see what he's got.
Well, I think Geno Smith and Malik are fighting for the same spot on the roster. Like, hey, can I be a guy that, you know, I'm on a bad offense? Yes. Can I use my legs? Can I do anything to will this team to like get some points? I don't need to go and be Superman or anything. I just don't like Geno Smith because I feel like he's gonna be playing from behind a bunch,
I mean,
a
Nick's on.
bunch.
He get a little bit of a run here.
We've only been on a run in a minute.
Last night we
I
got
I
a little
I
motion
can't
last night.
believe he did that. I can't believe they went Aubrey and Cam Little.
I I want
I
to
feel like
know
defense is gonna start going. I think defense is gonna start going. I'm pissed off now. But I had to take the tight end value because if you're all taking kickers, then I'm taking the value that you would otherwise have.
where's Brady's next pick. Oh, he's got to get to. I
Brady
don't know,
picked
dude.
twice in the fifth and the 11th round. I'm sorry, in 17th round. Like, come on. Like ah
I did
ah
as well.
which round?
17th.
Ollie Gordon? Yeah, but you didn't get your pick. You didn't just get a finesse a pick just to get two picks in the same round. You did that like years ago.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Well, the it's kind of blown up in my face right now because my plan for that was I would get
Tight
all
end, I
my
assume.
sleeper. Yeah, I'd get all my sleepers and
Ooh,
Jalen Lane, Jacoby Lane.
ooh. She's a good receiver. I like getting guys who have good quarterbacks, man. That's what I've been doing, at least
Yeah,
so far.
yeah. I
I've
really
been
like
dying on that
Skylar
hill.
Bell. I really think he could.
Yeah, I really Skylar Bell. Oh, sorry, I talking about Chris Bell. Chris Bell, I was thinking of getting. Antonio Williams got pulled so early too. I'm
Yeah,
like, bro. So,
that
no-
I think
so,
that was
that,
the.
so that's what started it. That's what started it for me, actually.
Okay, yeah, yeah. That I
Because it
think
was
I
start, it was
remember
starting to
seeing
boil
that.
up. Actually, it pissed me off when the Chris Godwin thing happened. I was like, come on, bro.
Where
I've
they
never
pull
been.
Godwin?
Nah, when Grant got the nah that really I was like, come on,
Where did
bro.
Godwin
I'm
go?
a 12th 7
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
between Pollard and Pittman. That's gonna look like a terrible thing in a couple weeks. Woody Marks, Chris Godwin next to you, and those guys probably gonna have like Woody Marks not really, but Pittman and Chris Godwin might have like top 24 seasons. Um, but yeah, bro. That really bothered me. So I was
Yeah,
like, like
I
that
remember
took me off.
Williams was I saw that pull. I was
Bro,
like,
Williams is
crap.
balling, and I've been watching all the film. I'm like, bro, like he's a guy to get out of Washington. If I get anybody out of Washington, I've always had my two guys drafted. And how did you fit? How do you stick to your board? Like based on who you've been drafting, how good did you stick to getting your values, or did you get more value than you expected? That's kind of a question I have here now.
Um, let's see. I didn't really have a plan so I was floating the idea of maybe taking Mahomes first round, which would have been catastrophic. But I was floating that idea in my head because if I saw like
Not really.
I mean, I did see a lot of the quarterbacks go, which kind of worried me, but I was like JSN, like I gotta pick JSN. So
Yeah, but you could obviously have gotten like Justin Jefferson as well
yeah,
as
yeah,
like other
yeah.
guys on the way out. But fair, fair.
Um, and my idea was like when I started looking later at the quarterbacks, I wanted Mahomes and somebody. But if I had to get just, and I would have been fine with Baker and Darnold now that I look at it. But um, yeah, when I didn't want to take Mahomes at 2-4 because that would have been so early of a reach. Like that would have been a crazy reach. Trading back
For
that I like that for me.
It's fair.
Um,
Oh, yeah. Okay.
so
Well,
that was my plan there, and
but
then
my thing is like you already saw the board though. Like at that point,
what do you mean you saw the
yeah.
board?
So when you switched, right, like you got a chance to see who was going.
Hmm.
Brother, it went all skill positions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
Burrow, Young. I knew Nick was just
Because you
fucking.
got to keep in mind, like Trevor Lawrence, wasn't he? I gotta look at sleeper because I'm telling you, I feel like Mahomes was like the 10th or 11th quarterback.
He was 11th on the year, but before his injury, he was number two.
I know that, but I mean, yeah, and but
Oh,
I
you
also
mean on
think that
ADP? Yeah, yeah. But
yes. So the reason why I say that is because yes, a guy might reach, but even if he does reach, you still have like not that you want to play for Jackson Dart, but you still have a Justin Herbert. You still have like still have guys who can fit that role of like
I wanted my homie.
Mahomes. I get it, but then to like the want thing in Dynasty is a little bit different
It
because
does, yeah.
you might you want that player, but then are you screwing not screwing up the board, but like are you pushing the board in a way that a guy is sliding? Because in all respect, say if you had gotten Mahomes first, right?
Hmm.
And then you had traded back and said, you know what, like whatever. You got Mahomes first, you traded back, and you saw Drake London was there. You weren't getting Drake London.
No, I probably would have. I probably would have.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm like, so
I
that reason why I went Caleb first, so I can get the guy who I wanted.
I was
And
looking
I'm
at
telling you, if Ashton
London.
Genty fell, Jesus,
I told you, dude.
what
Dicker.
I'm not scared of this run. They're
No,
gonna
I'm just
if
saying
you're
I
gonna
could.
let Brady bait you guys into doing this for a draft, then y'all got it,
Well,
bro. Because
it's
you're
silly.
picking
It's
kickers in
silly.
the 18th round.
I know it's
Kickers in the
silly.
18th round. Like I'm not. We're that's what I'm saying. Brady's the best team in the league because if he's drafted this well, right?
What's
And let's do a quick let's just do a quick recap on guys who I really believe in this year. Ryan Proc, buddy, you got Bijan, Devon Achane, Kenneth Walker. Not a big fan of Kenneth Walker, just because of the health. I
Mhm.
like Kenneth Walker as a prospect. I mean, in the Super Bowl, in the playoffs, sheesh.
That's why I wanted Emmett
I was
Johnson
like,
so
damn,
bad.
K9's like that. K9's like that.
That's why I want to
And
get
we
Emmett
see what
Johnson.
Mahomes does with a good running back. And he's a pass catcher.
Hmm.
So it's like you get all these things with Mahomes, perfect. Proc then goes Wilson. You saw the one hand catch. You saw the one hand catch. And then you go Waddle, and then you go Concepcion. Then you just go and get like value here at replacement, right? Like Antonio Williams might be a guy in a couple years when Terry McLaurin's gone. Tyrone Tracy is my backup for Cam Scotty. But if Cam gets hurt again, Tyrone Tracy was
I
very
like
efficient as both a pass catcher and a runner.
now that I look at it, I like his Williams Branch Fields. Like he's literally just grabbing all the guys that could make
All the
a
young guys, and it's like, you know
Ted
what?
Hurst.
Maybe Ted Hurst, like, which is kind of like the same realm of what I was trying to go and do, but I wanted guys who were established, right?
Yeah.
Like, no one probably liked this Romeo Dubs pick. Romeo Dubs was a number 3 on that team. He's now a number 2 on this team. Now he's competing with K-Tron. He's competing with Booty, but they paid him 4 years, a 4-year contract. So he's gonna
Yeah.
have to get the ball. I
Yeah.
don't care if rookie or not. He's gonna have to get the ball. Jill McMillan, him and Nick Book are gonna fight for the first year. Once Chris Godwin's
Gonna
gone,
fight?
McMillan's that guy. Him and Ted Hurst.
You mean McMillan's gonna fight with um not Ibuka.
With who? No, I'm saying Ibuka is like they're both going for the same spot at the moment. I mean, if you think about it, like Ted Hurst is the guy who's stretching the field. Ibuka is like the Mike
I don't
Evans role, I guess, or like that slot role. Am I tripping or no?
no, I think he's the outside guy. I think Ibuka's gonna be outside. But like two wide receiver sets, it's gonna be Ibuka and
Yeah, so sorry, I mean Chris Godwin then.
yeah, okay, okay.
Like that he's gonna take over that spot. And Chris Godwin is the perfect guy to learn. But I really believe in if you're gonna develop things for players, teams do this stuff on purpose, right? Why do you think Rashad White is in Washington right now? Right?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like I have two guys who are really young backs who are gonna be my future. I need them to learn how to pass protect. I need them to learn how to catch the ball. I need them to know what their sequencing is on the team. I don't need you to be out there trying to do hero ball. Be
You know
in
what's
this spot because this is where quarterback is throwing the ball.
you know what's gonna make me laugh is when this kicker train starts and everybody tries to grab kickers and then it swings back to Brady and he gets the Rams defense.
Yep. Yep.
It's gonna make
And
me giggle.
well, that's what the setup is, and that's why I'm like I can't. I'm not putting my drafting on. I'm not saying I didn't do this. I did my job. Seriously, you did your job. Connor Shields did his job. Ryan Proctor did his job. Like there's guys who just didn't do their job. Like you did not get the best value out of that was near to you, and you kind of have to be out of like a little bit of unbiased. Yep,
My
this is insane.
brother.
You guys are insane. You got
I'm
this. Is how I
telling
know
you.
that. This is how I know these guys don't know how to play. And I don't. You don't want to say that, but it's like, bro, like, are you serious? We're taking kick. There's still guys on the board who are starters,
I mean,
who are young guys.
I think the general consensus was that no one was taking a kicker until someone took a kicker, and then it was just gonna go crazy. And it's gonna be the same thing for defense. Everyone's gonna try to keep getting value,
Ha
pushing the
ha ha,
defense and kickers.
brother. I'm telling you, when my goal comes back, I'm getting. I'm not even saying anything, but nonetheless, yeah.
Dude,
It's I just don't
Astro's
like. I
on
don't just
now
don't like
too.
the.
We might be good for a.
I don't. I try not to jinx it because we did that the other day, and Brady took an hour, a full hour, after saying making someone beg someone to come into the chat, and then it took an hour. So I was like, I'm not even. I don't even look at it anymore. I mean, isn't he there? Isn't Adonai Mitchell there?
He should be. I think he's still on the board.
Like, are you kidding me?
He
Are
was.
y'all, bro?
I
You
mean,
can't be serious.
he's a second wide
Jawan
receiver.
Jennings is there. We're taking kickers. Are you kidding me,
I
bro?
mean,
I
it
can't,
is
bro.
dynasty. Like this is the kicker you're gonna have for forever. So I get it. I get it.
I do, but I mean, it's just annoying. I think more than anything else. Um, yeah, maybe that's it.
I don't know. If I were you there, I probably would have grabbed a kicker.
I'm not getting a kicker there.
I, I might get a
No
kicker on
one's
my
no one's
spin.
taking two kickers.
Dude,
I might take one on the way back, but
on
there's no one is taking two kickers.
in my league, someone had two kickers and three defenses in Brady's league. Same team, two kickers, three defenses. I was like,
Honestly, y'all might be surprised. I might get three defenses here, like for real.
I
Because
asked someone to trade up,
if
just take another defense.
I'm being dead serious, because if you guys are gonna pull kickers like this in this round, fair. All right. Well, if Brady doesn't take the Rams defense, GG's, bro. I'm telling you that. 'Cause I know you're not gonna take one.
I might
You're
take
probably taking a
Rams.
kicker. If you take the Rams, that's fine.
I might go
I'm taking the
Rams or
next
Seahawks.
team. I'm not taking Seahawks.
I'll probably go Rams though.
They lost so many guys this year. I
On
might go to
offense.
freaking Commanders, bro. I like that defense really. I like that defense a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
I like the defense a lot. Like, are they ranked this high? They're probably my second one I take, but like still. Let me see. Hold on. What are my defenses for this year?
But then again, if
Hmm.
everyone's taking kicker,
This yeah. This reminds me of like when we first started playing fantasy, and like you just like you just didn't know what was going on. So whatever happened in front of you, just did it.
yeah, yeah,
That's
it's
literally
exactly
what's
what's
happening
happening.
here.
Who's
Because that's what it used to be for me. I'm like,
who's
oh
this,
well, we're
Connor?
taking all quarterbacks. Now I gotta take a quarterback.
Yeah, it's
This is
Connor
actually
now.
insane.
It's just fun. It's
Uh,
just funny to me. Oh
I
god.
mean, are you taking? So I guess you're taking a kicker here. You're gonna have to, no? One, two, three, four, five. Are these the best kickers and the best teams?
Um,
Best
Aubrey,
offenses, right?
yeah,
Yeah, so
best one to
far.
take. Little, he's got a good leg. Jacksonville should
Good
be
offense.
good
Good offense
enough.
though.
Dicker, yeah. Bates,
Chargers good
yeah.
offense.
I don't, I don't know about Lutz.
Lutz is old,
Yeah, I
right?
don't
Is
know
he not
about
old?
Lutz.
31.
A lot
Who's
of these
his position
kickers,
rank?
like Bates
Bra-
is. Dude, I know Brady was looking at Aubrey. I should have snagged Aubrey.
No, I'm not. I'm not. Again, I don't know how he's drafting.
Well, I
So
know he did it in the other dynasty league. He traded up to get
so
Aubrey.
that's in my mind, that should have been the signal to you, Brusky.
Oh, it's my fault.
But
It's my fault.
100%. I've never drafted with him in this capacity before, bro. This is like little tendencies work out. Why do you think I pulled these guys, the guys I wanted? You think I wanted Max Clare at my 17th overall pick? No. But I'm like, I'm gonna take him because I
Dude, I
have to
saw
take
that.
him
I was like,
because I
no.
know you don't have any tight ends. I know you have no tight ends. So
Yeah.
I'm like, I have to take this guy. Like I'm playing against you guys. I know I have to beat you. I have to beat Brady. I need to beat Connor. I need to beat Proc. I need to beat Kieran during the year. Those guys I have to beat during the year
Yeah.
because you guys are the ones drafting next to me and the ones who are drafting opposite of me, right? Connor's drafting fourth. I'm drafting on the other end of the board. I have to beat him because we're essentially drafting in the same spot. Just on I get some of the front picks and he gets some of the back picks and vice versa. So I have to beat him. I got to beat Proctor. I've not beat Proc yet. I think Proc has me, and that's one guy I have to worry about this season. Like without, you know what I mean?
It's
Like
hard
it's
too because I'm
yeah.
looking around at the teams and there's not like one solid team that I'm like, oh yeah, I could beat them.
No, I don't feel that way about anybody really,
I don't
besides
like
like maybe
I don't like Kevin's team.
who's which one? Oh, Malik Neighbors is a number five overall receiver. So and he got him in the second round.
I
Um,
don't like I don't like that injury. Plus he's got to play on that field. I don't like it. I was out on Neighbors.
bro, might I be crazy? I would have taken Judkins early
Okay,
as hell. I'd taken Judkins in the fourth round. I thought about it.
I'm glad you thought differently.
No, I mean, I just didn't want the reason why I had to take so like but the draft changed for me when I saw that Drake London went to Brady. Seriously, 'cause I'm like, I can't no longer draft for my own stuff anymore. I have to draft to beat people. So that's when my whole strategy changed from there.
Yeah, but that's kind
Like,
of
look, I
crazy
think
because like it's a year by year thing. So like if you're drafting to be someone this
no,
year,
no, no. I'm not drafting based on this year. I'm drafting based on who this guy's team is and what my team needs to be in order to stack up in the years. Cam Scatterbill is gonna be a guy. Hopefully, he was a great running back his first year. He has seven
yeah,
bro. He had like average 100 yards every game he played.
it'll
That he
be
was getting
fun
that he was getting
too.
usage.
It'll be fun too to see like because like once playoffs hits for us and people see like they don't have good teams, then they start to sell their players for picks and stuff.
I hope not.
Oh, it
I hope that's not
happens.
because I hope that's not the case.
I'm
And
sure.
Brady's gonna fleece
Yes,
somebody.
that's what I'm saying. I'm sure someone will trade Brady a running
This is
back.
why I can't. Yeah, bro. I can't. I can't. I cannot. Because Brady really are his saving grace right now is that he doesn't have great running backs. He has a great running back. I like Quinton Judkins. Um,
I don't
I
like
like
Harvey
I like RJ Harvey, but obviously J.K. Dobbins is still there. So it's like
and
you're not gonna get
Coleman.
RJ Harvey for another year. Chuba Hubbard is this year quarterback. His running back. He's
Hmm.
hoping that Jonathan Brooks doesn't surpass him.
I would if I was him though. I
Which
would have taken
I understand.
Montgomery. If he took Montgomery, I'd be a lot more scared.
Agreed. Because Montgomery gives you the only thing is that he's behind a terrible offensive line, and I
Yeah,
think
but he'll be
he's
bell
playing
cow.
right, but he's playing average offense to average to below average offensive line,
Yeah,
right? Because I think Chuba Hubbard, if you're gonna draft a running back, how highly they did with Jonathan Brooks, and have Chuba Hubbard and pay him all that money, you have to have a good offensive line, right? David Montgomery's just there because they need a running back, and he was the only running back that was there, so they had to pay him the money. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's not a plan for Montgomery being there. There's like we need a running game without addressing it. So I like his pick there with Chuba Hubbard for this year. He's gonna draft a running back next year, or he's gonna trade for somebody. If he trades for somebody, and I hear he gets like a Jordan Mason or like a Rashad White, where you
I
could
don't.
like, bro, someone could actually talk you into, yo, I'll give you Devontae Adams for Rashad White right now, and I'm taking that.
He's getting a Henry or a Barkley or a McCaffrey. He's getting one of those top old dogs. I know he
And
will.
could you imagine him, like say like what gets crazy enough you're like, all right, bro, if he gets this player, then this season, like, bro, if he gets another running back,
If he
or
got
if
any
any of those guys pop,
top eight running back, if he got an
Quinton
H-Chan,
Judkins might actually be that though. Like, I'm not even lying.
I
Like,
don't
he
like
might
him
be
on
an
the
actual
Browns.
top 16. Bro, you saw what he did last year?
Yeah, yeah.
No, bro.
I
He was
wasn't
competing with
blown.
Dylan Sampson. Dylan Sampson was doing really well before he came back. He came back and just started tweaking. Not very efficient on yardage. Yes, 3.6 yards per carry. But you gotta keep in mind, like, he's playing on a team where you're not playing for anything.
Yeah.
They will be playing for something this year. Look, they went 240, two top 40 picks was receivers in Boston and KC.
Also, I like how Connor was getting on you for taking tight ends, and then he's AWOL. Just absent.
I mean, he didn't say anything about Dennis getting Josh Allen, Jordan Love, like four quarterbacks, by the way. Like
Yeah, I think three to four is pretty standard in Dynasty.
I took two. I'm cool with my two because I'm gonna draft the guy next year. But I
Yeah.
should if I knew that, if I knew it was gonna take two guys, I would have taken the likes of like I would have maybe waited. I've taken Cam Ward or Fernando there
Hmm.
and taken Shuck, and then I would have like what else? That's it. I'll take my Shuck and that'd have been cool. Like and then I have two guys who are like, like it is what it is. They might be good, they might not be good. But next year I'm probably gonna get a decent guy. I truly believe that if Superflex doesn't matter unless you're getting two solid quarterbacks, in my mind. You know what I'm saying?
The only problem is
If
like quarterbacks, you expect them to have at least like 18 points.
what I'm saying is that you've gotten the perfect scenario, right? You've gotten Patrick Mahomes, and if Patrick Mahomes is all healthy and he becomes, what he is at quarterback,
Mm,
doesn't matter if he's not running the ball or not. Patrick Mahomes is still the best passer of the football we have in the league. He's up there with Joe Burrow, and he's doing it with less talent,
mm, mm.
right? If you have a guy like that, he's going to give you
Yeah, bro.
top 10 numbers regardless.
Give
Baker
Mahomes.
Mayfield, on the other hand, is throwing to McMillan, Egbuka, Chris Godwin,
Yeah.
and he has and he has your boy in the backfield,
Mm-hmm.
Kenneth Gainwell, who's a PPR machine. So even if he wants to like get out of trouble, I check it down,
Little
check
dump
down.
off. Yeah, 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 yeah.
You have guys like that who's gonna. I
I
just
got.
think that you're gonna get 20 to 25 points from either your quarterbacks week to week. That's 50 points.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I will have two quarterbacks starting, and then I'll have a starting quarterback on my bench, probably Darnold. Um,
Yeah,
and then a starting wide receiver on my bench, maybe Harrison. If I start JSN and
yeah.
and
And
Rice.
I'm saying, and you have the stacks. You have the stacks. You have the stack galore.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
did you get Rashi?
I
You
did.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's
I got Worthy too.
yeah, yeah.
And I've seen good things coming out of camp about Worthy is something that did throw a hitch in my plan because I was gonna at my Worthy pick at the 12-4, I was gonna take Emmett Johnson there. Um,
Hmm.
and then Worthy was sitting there. I was like, I don't know, I like him. I think he could bounce back. I was also looking at Chris Bell. I was between Chris Bell and Worthy, and I was like, I'm gonna go Worthy. And
What do you think
then
about Chris Bell and Worthy? Oh yeah, 100%. I'm going Worthy there. Better quarterback position. I believe that the quarterback like just allows your guy to even if he gets like
yeah, it does, it does.
less receptions or less targets, he's still like the receptions that he's gonna get, like the ball's gonna get to you. So it's on you to if he's a good catcher, he's gonna catch the ball. If he's not, he's not.
See, I'm gonna point out one thing here that I don't understand. If you look at Ashwin's 4-14-8, he took Travis
4 14
Kelsey.
8.
No, just
Yep.
14-8. He took Travis Kelsey. Why are you taking Travis Kelsey when you have
Eh,
Pitts?
eh.
Pitts and Likely. Kelsey
So
Kelsey's gonna be here for a year.
this is what I believe in what his strategy is for that, probably. I think some guys just don't care on the super flex, like, hey, I'm gonna have a quarterback that I can play. I don't think anyone believes in that. I think it's like, bro, I believe in the fact that, brother, I have guys who can play. Whether you like it or not, I have guys who can play. So if my quarterback is hurt, if I'm in a terrible situation, my quarterback is hurt, and I gotta play Likely, who's having a good season. And what's a good season for a tight end? You're getting what, 15, 12 to 15 points on average?
I mean, 12 to 15 points on average is like a top 8 tight end.
Can Likely not be that? Or like not be, that's crazy. Can he be like a tight end too? Like can he get like 10 points a game on
Maybe, but
average?
that's what I'm saying. Why pick Kelsey?
Because Kelsey can give you the higher echelon play of like, if Likely's only give me 10 points for my temp for my position, I can get for this season alone. If Isaiah Likely takes some time to get because Likely's been hurt. If Likely takes some time to get ready, if Pitts is who Pitts normally has been, which is like a guy who's like wishy-washy, like he's
Yeah, but
really been wishy-washy.
unless he
You
gets
got
an
a guy
injury,
you know is gonna be good. Yeah, but you know this guy is gonna be good. And it's again, it's not about he got Travis Kelsey for this year particularly. And if you're gonna get Travis Kelsey in the what the 14th round.
Yeah,
I don't like. I mean, yeah, would I have taken him a little bit later, like maybe 15, where you got Aaron Rodgers at? I would take him there. Sure. I would have taken Jacoby Myers over him.
that's what I'm
Sorry.
saying. That's what I'm saying because
For sure.
before the Kelsey pick, he has
Jalen
four
Naylor, for sure.
receivers. He has four receivers,
Yeah.
and they're
Yeah.
like none of them are under the age of I don't know. Dunze might be 24,
Ozunde is 24.
but
Everybody else is old.
24 and older as your wide receivers, and you have one,
That's what I'm
two,
saying. So I was getting scared. That's like when I told you I picked T. Higgins, I was like, ugh.
yeah,
Because
age
now it's
is.
like Higgins is 27, but I'm like, Higgins is still producing.
Mhm.
So it's not like I'm taking him now, but I know and I knew I'm like, bro, if Travis Hunter is still there, you know what I mean? Like if Romeo Dubs is still there, bro, there's I feel like you can always go heavy early. I like his strategy because if those guys don't hit this year, you know you at least have a security blanket.
Yeah, for
I would have
sure.
taken him at 15 instead of taking Aaron Rodgers, especially when you have Lamar Jackson, Dak Prescott. I'm sorry. I think you could have still gotten Travis Kelsey. Um, Yeah, I think he's still could have gotten Travis Kelsey and have gotten Jacoby Myers or something like that to help out you to help. I mean, Jacoby Myers is old or Jalen Naylor. Isn't Naylor like
Yeah,
25?
yeah,
He's
Naylor's pretty
27.
young.
He's 27. And he's the number one receiver on that team at the moment. They just paid him. I don't know. I'm kind of like I like the fact that you can build these things. Like my starting lineup right now. What's your starting lineup?
I don't know.
I'm
I
gonna I'm gonna
think I think
let's look at
my
who you draft what you guys you drafted. So obviously your running backs are set.
mhm.
Um, I mean Rasheed Rice being your fourth guy is like kind of insane.
I
Um,
I didn't really know what to do with that pick because like yeah, I wanted Rasheed Rice, but I was like, and then I mean getting the quarterbacks because I was just gonna run Rice with Mahomes and have one quarterback mostly, and then Baker fell so low. I kept looking at Baker, and then when I watched Mendoza, Stroud, and Shuck go ahead of him, I was like, I take Baker, and then it
yeah,
spun all the way around back to me at Darnold, and like obviously Kieran took three quarterbacks, four. He have four now? No, three. He took
three.
three quarterbacks, and would he rather have Darnold than Brissett? Probably. Would he have taken them there? I don't know.
Yes,
So
just because of look where the value of the board went off. Right, he took
I
Sadiq.
yeah,
He needed a tight end. Yet
I did
there was
hear
still Stowers there. Like
I
there's
did
still likely.
I did hear
I don't know.
from Proc. Where was it? When I traded up with Connor for Gadsden, he was gonna take Gadsden on that next pick, 8-10.
Hmm.
So I did pat myself on the back for that one because he was
Yeah.
not spinning. And then I think he confirmed that to me when he takes Ferguson in the 9-3.
There you go.
But yeah,
Yeah. So then, yeah.
and like I really
It,
believe in Gadsden, and with McDaniel's there, I think Gadsden's gonna take a step. And he's
so
23.
do I. Yeah, he's 23 and he balled out. My only thing was Njoku being there, but again, when I believe that when teams bring in a guy who's older
Hmm.
who plays that similar position, they're there to mold them, right? Like
Yeah,
this is what it is like to be behind a guy who played at a high level for a bad team.
and
You're on a good team.
he got beat out by Fannin last year, like almost immediately. So it's like if I
Yeah, but Fannon's
really
like also like a different breed. No.
yeah, but
Like,
if I really believe in Gadsden
yeah.
and 30 what 31, 32-year-old Njoku's gonna hold him back, then he ain't the real deal.
No, no, no. And I'm not saying that he's gonna hold him back. I'm saying that I like the idea of getting Gaston because he's not a this if he is a this year pick, perfect. He's really a next year pick because like
Yeah.
if if it's the same thing like with Keenan Allen. Like Keenan Allen goes to that Chargers offense, you're like, damn, all the Chargers receivers are screwed for this year. But it's like, nah, they kind of got to learn behind a good receiver again. Like,
Hmm.
you'll take that. He does a farewell tour or whatever. It's good vibes, and then now we're back to real football with a good coordinator who's schemed up. Like, bro, if Mike McDaniel was just the offensive coordinator for the Dolphins and they had like a defensive minded head coach, they might have actually been a very, 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 very
Yeah.
good team and not had Tua Tagovailoa. You now have Justin Herbert. you now have guys who can. I mean, you don't have a lot of guys who can catch the ball like that. Like you have Lad, you have Quinton. I don't believe in Quinton, to be honest. But Trey Harris, sure. Gadsden, cool. You have great running backs. It's like
That's what
and a
I
good
liked.
offensive line.
That's what I like with Keaton Mitchell because McDaniel wanted Mitch, like he demanded to get Mitchell on the team. So like someone, an offensive coordinator that is like, I need this guy on my team. Like
Mhm.
that tells me he's got plans for him. So
Yeah.
I see
And
people out there
well,
going, he's the next A channel. I'm like, all right, we're
and
doing too
who
much
is?
here. Keaton
Oh,
Mitchell.
Amari Hampton? Oh,
No,
Mitchell?
Keaton
Hell
Mitchell.
no.
I
No,
was
no,
like, I
no,
was like,
no, no.
come on.
But yeah, but Mitchell, he's like remember he did do that with Raheem Mostert
Yeah, and
and with
HN.
Devon. But keep in mind Devon Achane was a rookie. Obviously he's better than Amari and Hampton.
Yeah,
But they split, right? So it's like they kind of they it's like having
that's what I
a
wonder.
poor man's version
Is that
of
same?
two Gibbs. But
Yeah,
it wasn't 50-50 split though. It was like
no.
one guy was a
But with how
Raheem Mostert was
explosive,
the goal line back. I don't know how good Quinn Mitchell looks. Or
yeah,
Quinn Mitchell looks.
but with
I
how
haven't watched his tape.
explosive,
All I know is I took Hampton knowing the fact that Hampton balled out last year. Hampton balled out last year, bro.
yeah. Oh
Like
yeah, yeah.
when he was playing, I was like, bro, against bad defenses, I'm like, come on, bro, I'm taking that guy. So I'd do it again, especially when Ashton Jetty went. I didn't expect Ashton Jetty to be gone, to be honest. So I was like, oh, I'm picking. I didn't want to pick Devon Achane. I was like, I don't want to pick that guy. He's in a bad offense.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I
either
don't.
Chase Brown or Amari Hampton. I was like, I'm gonna go Amari.
Problem is, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of the running. Like I had Kenneth Walker or Brees Hall circled in for my
Mhm.
fourth pick. And Nick really screwed me because Harrison would not. He would have been an afterthought. I would have taken Brees Hall, no thoughts. If I could have had
That was
Jason,
probably his best pick
it
because
probably
I want to
was.
take Brees Hall. Brees Hall would have been on my list to take. I started getting like I felt sure that Roma Dunze was gonna fall back. So I was like, either I take Loveland or I'm taking a running back here just to shore up. Cause it looks like, no Loveland, but you get Roma Dunze who's getting 90 targets.
Yeah,
And
give me
Roma
1 second. Give me
Dunze,
1 second.
yeah, go ahead. You're good.
You can keep talking though, because
Yeah, but I'm
our
saying you could have gotten
imaginary
like
listeners.
for sure. Yeah, Dunze would have been great to get there. At that, I think you have it pulled up, right? So they can see it. Yeah. But yeah, so I do think that Dunze would have been great to have here. But Brees Hall going there is probably the best pick he's made, to be honest. Damn, Bucky Irving, Quinton Judkins, yeah, that changed it. Jadarian Price.
Yeah,
Sheesh.
I might be going kicker here. I don't know. Because
I mean,
it's not that I want to, but if this becomes like usually what happens here is it'll be a run on kickers in this round, and then on the flip, then it's a run on defense. So I think Dennis. Here's my prediction: Dennis is going to take a kicker defense, and then when he takes that defense, then
it's gonna start the whole thing
it's
again.
gonna start a defense train. That's
That
my assumption.
to me, that's fine, barring that the defense that I rank highly are not getting picked.
Yeah, but
So, like that being said, if I look up and I see bleep get picked, and I see bleep get picked, and then I turn around and I say bleep get picked again, I'm like, no, bro, no, because now we're now we're you're taking you're not taking the fun, but like
And
I'm not mad at
Tommy just
this.
put out that kicker propaganda. He's like, I'm taking a young established kicker over an unknown rookie any day. I'm like, brother, because now everyone's gonna be like, oh, he's got a point. Click.
No, I mean, but he's gonna take a receiver next. If there's no defensive run, he's gonna take a receiver. So again, like I'm like, it is what it is. It's just like
And I do
we're at that
feel
point in the
like,
draft. We're at that point in the draft. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Everyone's got their
yeah.
picks. Like, dude, you're deep. At this point, your team is solidified. You're not getting anyone new at the moment. So I don't hate the run. It's just like I don't want to be a. I'm standing firm. Like, bro, we're taking kickers with 7 picks left.
I
I'm
mean,
like, come on.
this is. I think. Let me check. Let me check right now. I think in my other dynasty, I think this is where they started to go as well. Let me see. I can look back on
Yeah.
that.
Had I known that, I would have taken Brandon Aubrey with my 15th overall pick.
So yeah,
I'm not even.
the first kicker went Brandon Aubrey by Brady. in the 12th round last year. Now, granted, it wasn't a super flex, so a lot of the quarterbacks that are on people's boards right now are on waivers. Like Geno Smith on waivers, Watson waivers,
That's what I'm saying. So I was avoiding taking. Thank God.
Tongus. I told you you took Schultz from him. That's why he got all pissy with you.
Yeah, I don't
That
care.
that's what happened. You know you got someone's guy. See, when I come into the chat and I'm like, great pick, blank. That guy was on my board. When I saw you pick
Yeah,
Claire, I'm not giving you. I'm dialing
you
your
called
number and
immediately.
I'm cursing you out because he was one of my super sleepers, like my last three picks. So when I see
Yeah,
Claire go off, I'm like, Dylan, what? Because now all my other like Delp, I literally
yeah,
I erased Claire's name and I wrote in Delp, and then I see Delp goes, I'm the racist. I'm like, damn it! Um, so that's why I called to curse you out because like Gunnar Helm is what kind of scared me a little bit because I'm like, okay, so people are kind of.
yep,
I saw Ferguson Helm.
exactly. They're
I'm like,
hip.
people are kind of looking, but now
They're
like
hip.
Claire, Delt, Tongus, like Tongus will be good
Yeah,
for until Kittle gets back. He will be a good tight end.
yeah, and well, they're projecting that Kittle comes back, like start season,
I
which I
don't
don't
think he
see. I see
does.
him on limited snaps.
I
I mean,
think
dude, that's an Achilles at 33.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
tough.
I think Mahomes plays week one. Book it. I think he's starting week one. I think he plays well
Dude,
week one.
Mahomes friggin' in OTAs
Well, yeah,
running.
yes,
I was like,
running.
what? He's like, bro,
Dude,
he
he's
came
got
out of
like
the
a knee.
pocket and he was like, I was like, no
Dude,
way.
he like rolled out. And I'm like, you're not supposed to do
I was like,
that
yo, what are
yet.
you doing? Bro,
But
he did something where he landed, and I was like, bro,
oh,
please
dude,
stop.
he I don't know what he is, but like when he got an injury
Yeah.
one year in the playoffs, I think it was when we
Ankle injury.
yeah,
Ankle injury.
he
Ankle
played
injury.
through it, no
Beat the
issues.
49ers.
And then
Yep.
it was like yeah, Mahomes is rehabbing for the next month on his ankle, and then he was peachy, peachy. Um,
That's why I think like great
that's
quarterbacks go far.
well,
And
that's
that's what you
why
guys with is we won your team.
that's why I wanted to get specifically Mahomes because on my team, he's gonna be there. I think for the next decade. And this is a guy who loves football, might go down as one of the greatest quarterbacks to ever play the game. And his
Yeah.
his work ethic is just unbelievable.
He's
Like
also like a psycho, dude.
he
Like you
is.
need guys like that.
He is.
You you want guys like that.
Grenade! Ah! What?
No, no, Ref! Right.
Did you see
That's
his
kind of why you want that,
did
bro.
you see his play last year? Um it was like fourth and one, fourth and inches, and he's under center and he's like, ready, ready, hut, ready, hut. And he like stands up and starts walking away, and he's like, "Man, this shit never works." And he's like, "Hut!" And
Never
he
see it.
gets
Yeah, exactly. Oh
it.
wait, they hiked it?
Yes, yes.
Oh shit,
He
that's
stood
crazy.
up and like the whole like line like kind of relaxed, like, "God damn it, man, this shit never works." Hut! And he hands it to Green Hunt, and then he's like, and he
That's
gets the
looking foul.
yard.
But like that's the type of guy you want on your team. You need guys like that. And like
Yeah,
that's like that's a Brady, like Peyton Manning, those like cerebral quarterbacks who didn't really rely on the fact that they were the most talented uh not pocket maneuvers, but like they were pure pocket passers. Like I'm gonna be in the pocket and pat the ball and I'm gonna get my reads quick. Mahomes is like, I can do that, but I can also like make stuff happen outside of it. And that's what I like about him so much. And he
yeah.
really balled out last year before he was
So
injured. I was like, I should have drafted him.
I will say our old dynasty had only 22 rounds. We got 24, so we got a couple more rounds. Um, so
This is almost over.
let's just say inflation wise, we're gonna bump everything 2 rounds. So it's basically Brady picked Aubrey in the 14th, which yeah, he went later on this one. Um,
Well, because he was
defenses.
allowed to. Dude, we allowed him to
Who
get
the
Jamar
hell?
Chase, Drake London,
Oh right,
AJ Brown.
this is the guy that can't draft in this league. He took the Ravens defense at pick 11.
What do you mean? Pick 11. Like 11th round?
Yes, in a dynasty startup, he took Ravens defense at pick 11.
Weren't they like statistically one of the worst defenses in the league last year?
Pretty much, but he's a Ravens
Hmm.
fan. So actually, he's a Commanders
I don't give
fan.
a.
What the
It's
hell?
even worse.
What the
It's even
hell?
worse. It's
Um,
even worse because I don't even like Ravens. So like whenever I see them look bad, I'm like, yeah, these guys suck.
Yeah, and then
So I didn't
Aubrey
like
went
that.
off the
Like,
board, and then Broncos defense went off the board. There was no train here, I will say. People, and I was one of them. Like like most people just kept drafting their guys because they're like, "Why are you taking a defense in the 11th round, you moron?" So we just kept drafting our guys, and yeah, there was yeah, it's spread out. So this kicker train here, thank you, Connor, for having a brain here and not just snagging another kicker. But I mean, I don't know. I think defense train gets started here, if not by
here's Jawan Johnson. Why is he tripping?
if not by Proc or Kevin. I think Dennis starts it, and maybe they let defense roll to the 19th.
Is
Maybe
it
they
that many? Dude, you know, we're still going to pick players. Like, there's still players left to pick.
oh yeah, oh
So,
yeah, oh yeah, and like
bro,
there's
honestly, I'm telling y'all, if I see some shit, I'm about to get real GA on this jump, bro. I'm super. I'm about to get real GA. I'm telling you, bro. Because like, bro, and I'm telling you, if I see a certain defense go off this board early,
I mean, dude,
I'm getting angry, bro.
I got two
Real
picks
talk.
coming up.
You do? Oh, I guess in the same round, yeah.
Yeah, so I could easily get defense kicker
Kicker, yeah.
and call it a day, but
You probably should do that. Actually, share up the team.
I might.
I still think there's some good receivers out here, so
There are.
I'm looking to get them boys. Um,
But like I'm kind of sitting at a point like Skylar Bell, Trey Harris, Worthy, Katron Allen, Keaton Mitchell. Did I get enough guys that I'm confident like one of these guys might break out? I think so.
yeah, but at this point, it's like I don't. There's no running back. I'm a running back guy, so and
See, dynasty
I
wise, I'm a wide receiver guy.
I don't believe in receivers.
Dude, let
I
me.
believe that receivers are replaceable.
Well, yeah, but they have a longer
Running back is
life.
not. Yeah, but it's like
If you,
if you have a scheme though, like I'm not like so I wouldn't go out there and I didn't grab Saquon. I didn't go there and I didn't grab Devon Achane. Let's talk about younger guys then. I didn't get Devon Achane. I didn't go Jonathan Taylor. I didn't go James Cook.
mhm,
Why? Because I know that those guys are their main running back in their backfield. So they're
yeah,
likely to get hurt. I know that Amarian Hampton has another guy back there and they're not going to give him the ball as much because he's a great talent. Same thing with Colson Loveland. They didn't go there and get Colson Loveland. I know he's not a running back, but Colson Loveland isn't out there just to go and block every single play. If he can, but they have Cole Kmet for that. They got other
yeah.
tight ends to do that job so that he can purely work on being a threat in the offensive game. Cam Scotabo, he has Tyrone Tracy back there. He's not going to be the guy getting 40 touches a game, 30 touches a game. It's like so you get guys like that who have a split backfield.
I will. And yeah, that's kind of what I was looking at. Like, especially I like Katron Allen because if he can show out, like that backfield wide open. I mean, I think
No,
Rashad White starts. I think Rashad White starts. But
have you seen Bill?
no, I haven't.
You don't know. Like you don't know. I I I so I don't know how what time we're looking like here, but and I'm sure we'll have to wrap up soon. But last season when I was like really into Commanders, I'm like, yo, we went to the NFC Championship game. Like I've never
Bill,
felt like
Bill,
this before in my
Bill.
life as a fan. I was like hearing about this kid and I'm like, oh JMC and JCM. And I'm like, okay, like he's a guy. I saw him run at Arizona, and I was like, hmm.
I
Like you know, like
remember
when someone
redraft.
has like a
You snagged him quick, dude.
yeah, I got him like round 7 or something like that. 'Cause I was
No, no,
like,
no. He's a free agent. I'm pretty sure. He was on the
was he a free agent?
he was on waivers. I remember like there was this
Oh
news
yeah,
blurb.
because of the news dropped of Brian. Yeah.
Yeah, was there a trade?
My
Oh
bad.
yeah, Brian Robinson
He
got
got traded.
traded, and almost
So
immediately you're like,
I'd heard that. I had heard that in camp. So like I said, like last year I was just kind of like, oh, like we're good. I didn't like Brian Robinson Jr. I just like he's just never really healthy and he
mhm.
doesn't really run well. I'm like, you have Jaden back there and you're running into block. I'm like, ugh, I don't like. Ugh. Picked you in the first round. Ugh. We picked him in the first round. I'm like, bro, Ron Rivera just was a terrorist. Like, I'm like, there's no way you were trying to like advocate for that guy to be on the team.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm like, okay, like it is what it is. I saw him. I saw the tape and I'm like, he showed me something where I'm like, I have not seen a running back do that in the 7th round before. Like a 7th round running back, like he can, like he has a good eye, good cut up, can catch the ball. And that's why they traded Brian. I'm like, I heard like the turn when James started talking about him, like, yo, Bill, we love Bill. I'm like, who the hell is Bill? Who the hell? 'Cause I'm like, I've been looking at the roster. I'm
Who's
like,
this
yo,
fucking Bill
who the
guy?
hell is Bill? 'Cause I looked at all the free agents. I'm like, we didn't really do anything in free agency last year. I was like, oh, we're gonna be a good team. I was like, we're gonna be ass and we're gonna get a good pick. Generally, how I thought. I didn't think we were gonna do anything this year.
I
And then I'm
will
like, Bill,
I will
we
say,
traded him.
and
So I'm like, he's a guy.
Brady was kind of on my behind for this. Um, but in my so the other league we have is not super flex. It's just standard, you know, one quarterback, two running back, two wide receiver, tight end. It has two flexes, and then kicker defense. I got Patrick Mahomes, Jameer Gibbs, Kenneth Walker, Tedoroa McMillan,
Mm,
Igbuka,
mm,
Gadsden, Marvin
mm,
Harrison, Rasheed
mm,
Rice, and
mm-hmm.
then my kicker defense. Bro, if I don't make it deep in the playoffs this year, I'm throwing. I've traded. I have no more first round picks. I gave my 26, 27, and 28 first round picks.
You really need him.
Yeah.
If you drafted well, you don't need them, but
And
you need
then
Rasheed Rice to be like available.
yeah. I hope he here is like dream scenario, right? For everything. For fantasy and for real life. Rasheed Rice comes out of this 30-day jail stint, ready to tackle the season. He puts up crazy numbers. He does amazing. The Chiefs are like, yeah, we want to keep you. Rice is like, yeah, I want to stay. Chiefs are like, you scare us. We're going to give you a low contract. Rice is like, hey, you guys have done a lot for me. I will gladly accept that contract. He signs for like 3, 4 years for, not like the minimum, but like,
In incentives driven
yeah, incentives
contract.
driven, lower contract wise.
The lower
Not
guarantee.
like
Yeah.
not like the London, you know, I don't
Yeah.
know, 40
London.
million a
Who else got
year.
paid? Who else got paid recently too with
Uh
London?
Jason, I think, got paid. Did he
Nah,
not?
somebody else who got paid. Yeah, he did get paid, but someone else got paid recently, like in the same bubble as
Oh, Watson got Watson got 100 mil.
Watson. 100 brother. You see him play too, and you're like, he can play,
He
bro.
can play.
Like
But his health is a real
he had an
issue.
injury. He had an injury. He had a knee injury, and
He
you're
has a
not gonna.
Yeah, but he has an injury every year. Like,
No, I think that's Jaden. I think that's we're getting confused with Jaden Reed. Jaden Reed's injured
I mean,
every
he's
year.
also injured. Tucker Kraft
Bro,
is the
Jaden Reed is
only.
always injured,
I
bro.
know,
Oh
I
my
know.
gosh.
Romeo Dobbs had
Like
that giant fucking big helmet, dude.
like cabeza on, bro. Me duele la cabeza, me duele la cabeza. No, hey, bro, he had the huge helmet. But look, let's just look at it. He was hurt in 23.
Yeah.
Didn't play. He's not played a full season yet in his career.
Well, that's why people
Now,
were like, "Why are you giving this guy 100 mil?"
yes, agreed.
I like him though.
But
I like him.
when you do play, you're averaging 14, 15,
Hmm.
21, 17 yards per catch.
Dude,
What? He
Worthy.
had 35 receptions for 608, 611 yards. Kaytron Booty had 33 receptions for 800 yards or something like that. I'm like, what the hell? You're
Yeah.
like, bro, like if guys are producing like that, I have to pay you the money. I
I
have to.
I will say I didn't really like news coming out of Chiefs training camp right now is that Worthy's route running has just exponentially jumped, and we already know he's so fast. Um, I did not
Yeah, that's why I
realize
kind
like
of wanted to get him too.
I know Super
But
Bowl performance. Like I remember he fucking balled out for that.
he was hooping. Yeah, but
Um,
game end the game.
I know. But when I look back at it, dude, week 15 of his rookie year, 19 points. Week 16, 20. Week 17, 22.
Mm,
And then he goes in the
playoffs.
playoffs. He plays against Houston, stout defense, 9 points. Not not terrible, but
What was his
average.
target share that game?
6 targets, 5 receptions.
I mean, that's a guy who's that's a number two.
Um, and the conference
And there's no
championship
Rasheed
game
Rice
against
there.
Buffalo, 22 points. Super Bowl against Philly, 35 points. So like, and I
And
remember
he's making
Brady.
enough of bro, he had 35 in the Super Bowl.
I remember his first ever game. I started him in stim. Bro had 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, remember that. And then you remember when in week friggin' 11 when you played me and he had 16? He's projected
Oh,
to
I'm
have
looking at
1
that.
official
Yeah, I'm
edit.
looking at that right now.
-1, 2 points. -1, 2 points. They're playing, the Buffalo. Buffalo is like, "Man, you can have whatever you want, baby." I was
You
like, "Are
saw
you
-1.
serious?"
You saw he had an average of a single point coming into your matchup the last 2 weeks, and you're like, good eats. 19.
Literally. No, but you know when you know it sometimes? I just knew it. I was
I
like, the
remember. I
week that Matt
remember.
needs it to happen, I was like, "Yeah, it's gonna happen. It's
Well, I
gonna
remember
happen."
we were just sitting there, and like the first drive, they just featured the hell out of him. They're like,
I was
dink,
like,
dink,
"Bruh."
touchdown, and I was like,
And I had 3 guys still active during that time. It wasn't like
yeah,
he was the
yeah.
only guy. It was like I had Kyle Pitts. That's why I'll never draft him again. And I like Kyle Pitts. Like he's a great guy, bro. Seriously, like honestly, great guy, great family, great friends that he surrounds himself with. Like super cool guy. But it's like, brother, that game Drake London wasn't playing. I was like, how? I was
Mhm.
like, how, bro? Like Drake London's not even playing. So
Man,
maybe
I
it's just
should
how
have.
bad Kirk Cousins was, but I genuinely I was like, yeah. And bro, look at the yards per catch that he's getting. 23, 24. Like he has a chance to really be a baby Tyreek.
Mhm.
And bro, Tyreek when he was at his peak was like, yeah, he might catch
Oh
like 4 passes
Jesus,
in a game, but he's getting 2 touchdowns on that John for 50 yards.
dude, I will never forget the Travis Kelsey, Tyreek 13 seconds, dude. That was
Yeah,
craziness.
I didn't even watch that game. I was at my cousin's basketball
Oh,
game, so I
oh,
didn't really watch that. I came home, my dad was like, I don't even know what the f I just watched. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, look at the game.
dude, I will never
2021.
in my life miss a Mahomes Allen Chiefs Bills game. If that is
Yeah.
on, nothing else matters. I'm sitting down, and if I can't watch it that second, like say in the future some job I can't watch it that second,
Mhm.
I will turn off my phone completely and watch it back. I actually love give a little shout out here. Please sponsor us for our one viewer. Uh the NFL app, you can watch replays of games. It gives you every single replay. You can do a replay without commercials. You can speed it up. You can have it play you
Like almost
play
like all 22.
you it has that too. It has play by play where you can just watch just the
NFL
plays.
does? NFL app?
Yeah, the NFL app. It is was it like $15 a month? 14.99? Or they have like a year plan that's like makes it like $10 a month, I think. But
Yeah, but it's like we're football guys, so
actually
I would have done that. I would have done that for this
year plan was stupid actually because I only watch it um
3 months out of the year.
yeah, September,
So
October, November, I guess yeah, December. So
yeah,
four
but I
months.
don't really care to watch. I'm gonna watch the game. That's true. You can't really watch all the games. That's
Yeah,
very true.
yeah.
The thing I don't like about the current state of like NFL and media is that I don't want to know what the scores of the games are. Like I kind of want to know that okay, these just let me know what big games are on today, and I'm gonna go watch. I'll rewatch some of them to be honest. Like if they're like 30
Well,
minutes,
yeah,
like a
NFL app, you
sample, I'll
can
watch them.
there's a setting where you can click it to hide the scores of games. So like
NFL app might be perfect.
when you go into the app to watch the games, it'll just be like even if the game's over, it'll be like Bucks versus Ravens, and that's all it'll say.
That's what I need. That's what I need. 'Cause I feel like the NBA infrastructure is terrible, bro. Like I always get scared with the NBA because any NBA app is like the highlights are like a guy like taking a shot, Steph Curry for three, and it's him with the ball like this, and then they switch to something else. I'm like, did he make it? Like,
Steph
it's
Curry
that
for the
bad at
game win.
times. You're
Geico,
like game
Geico,
winner, and then
Geico.
all you see is them. Yeah, guy. I'm like, come on, guy go, guy go, guy.
You're like, oh no,
Gosh,
dude,
that is so dumb.
that was
Oh
so
man, that's
funny
funny.
when oh what was his name? Oh, I forget the guy that died Buffalo on the field.
Oh, Whopper, yeah, they had the burger. BK.
Dude, it was
Hope
like
he's okay. I was like, hope he's okay is wild.
I
Come on.
I was like I was watching the game and I remember that too because that was the championship game between Tommy and someone I think Tommy and Nick.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude, it was championship game and it was Tommy versus Nick and Tommy had a bunch of players in that game. And since they suspended the game, we're like, okay, yeah, so uh, whenever they play that game, then those points will go to Tommy. Um, and then they're like, yeah, the game's not happening. And then we were like, uh,
What?
And so Nick basically won on a technicality that Tommy didn't have his players to play.
Oh,
It's brutal. It's brutal. I don't know if that was
that is
championship. I
crazy.
don't know if that was championship or if that was semifinals, but
That was a playoff game.
it was a playoff game. I remember it was a fantasy
Jeez.
playoff game, and he got eliminated because his players simply he had like T Higgins, Josh Allen, like it was heavy hitters.
How did Tommy draft this year? Because now I want to see if he's come back for revenge. That is actually that's heartbreaking.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Because you know how hard it is to get to bro. I think I made the playoffs like twice, maybe 2 times, and I've been in this league for years.
Yeah, I've been there a few
Like,
times. Dude, did you see
you
Brady
you
going
made you
off
you
on
made the chip
Connor?
game.
He's like, "That's why you'll never beat me." I was like, "Holy crap!"
Well, it's because you guys allowed him to have a team like this,
Now
and
who's
there's
you guys? I tried to trade up with Proc, Shields, Ashy Boy, Lumberjack, Fisher. They all said kick rocks.
here. Let's go through the number three, the third overall, the second
Mm-hmm.
overall and third overall picks. Bryce Young. Okay. Um, okay. Chase Brown being there is fine. I would have taken him in the if I
Okay,
had two running backs, I'd take him second
if
overall.
I'm Dennis here, I'm probably not taking Brown or Taylor.
I don't even care if they take Brown. Solid.
I don't
Take
like them.
James Cook or something, bro.
Based
Who's an
based
actual great offense.
based on the people on the board, I honest to God probably would have gone London at Buka.
Ooh, I wouldn't have taken Ibuka that early.
I
I
would
don't
have.
think he would have taken Ibuka that early.
No, he wouldn't have. No, I don't think anybody because
So
I took him early.
yeah. So I'm saying I would have taken honestly, and with how the board is falling, I would have taken Drake London because he's the best receiver that was left, and he's a tier break receiver, by the way.
Honestly, here's how I would have drafted if I was Dennis. First overall pick, I'm taking Gibbs. Just
Agreed.
I'm taking Gibbs. I don't care about Allen, 30-year-old quarterback. I'll get a quarterback later. I'm gonna take
I would have
Gibbs.
taken Drake May first overall.
Just not bought in.
I might be stupid for that, but
I'm just
look what
not
he
bought
did
in.
with
Yeah.
Stephon Diggs last year.
I
And he had
mean,
AJ Brown this year.
yeah. I mean,
AJ Brown's not coming off of being hurt.
I'd take Gibbs, and then so every pick I'm taking, I'm just gonna say like Gibbs and Allen get swapped. So I take
Or
Gibbs.
Bijan? You thinking Bijan second? Was Bijan going in your top three?
Um, yeah, if I was one or two, I'm taking Bijan or Gibbs. That's
Okay.
why.
So
That's
then that's
why.
fine.
That's why I wanted a top pick because I was gonna take Bijan or Gibbs.
Gibbs.
But
Yep.
Gibbs I
Not taking a
have
quarterback
above.
first overall.
No, no. So I would have taken Gibbs, and then swinging around. I already said based on people who are left, I'm taking London Ibuka. I'm big on Ibuka. So actually,
You
no,
have
no, no.
been.
Oh yeah, London Ibuka. So I got Gibbs, London Ibuka. Comes around for the Smith Flowers pick. I am probably taking Rasheed Rice and whew,
And you already have two running backs at the moment, by the way, right? So
no,
you're saying
no.
you
I've
have two
got
receivers. So you have you
yeah.
have you have your Gibbs, Egbuka, and Drake London. So here you have available to you as a fourth round option.
Hmm.
You can take Bucky. I like Judkins so much.
I know you
Seriously.
do. I know you do. I know you do. I
I would have
honestly
taken Bo Nix in this area, bro.
screw it. I might
That
go. I might
and
go
Dak.
Wilson Rice. I
I would have
might
taken Zay over Wilson.
really.
Just because of quarterback play.
I know. I
I
know.
think
But I
Garrett
think
Wilson's probably a better
Jets.
receiver, but
I think
bro,
Jets are getting. I think Jets are getting a great QB next year. I think they're gonna get a top pick and they're gonna get one of the top quarterbacks. Roll them out, and I
look
think
look what Zay Flowers has done. Zay Flowers is
he's good. He is good.
25.
People sleep on him.
Garrett Wilson is what?
Twenty
Garrett Wilson is
four.
20 he's 26. He's older than
Oh,
Garrett. He's older than Zay
oh,
Flowers.
didn't know that. Well,
Right.
just just
My
for
thing's lagging. Yeah,
just
they're
for
about the same age.
experiment, I'm gonna say I take Wilson and Rice,
Okay.
and it
So that means
slides back to
uh,
me. Honestly, yeah, I'd probably take.
You have no
Mm,
running back now. You got to go Tootin and friggin' Jadarian Price. You're not taking Tootin here? I'm taking Tootin
I would
right
go
here, bro.
Tootin and Henry.
Ah, no.
Yeah, yeah.
No. You don't want a quarterback?
I'll
You would have
probably
no
wait.
quarterback.
Right now, seeing as it sees, I'd probably wait. But that's the thing because I would have
No.
gotten screwed because if that quarterback run happened with the Mayfield, Shuck, Stroud, Darnold.
No, the quarterback run was going to happen anyway because
Oh wait,
there were
no,
still these guys were available.
no, Darnold would have been there. So hold on, because yeah, so okay, so I take Henry Tootin, and I swing around, comes back around. Here I'm gonna take. I would take Darnold and jeez, maybe maybe Darnold and I don't know. Jesus.
That's what I'm saying. Like at
Darnold
some
and
point,
Parker
running back,
Washington,
you have to
maybe?
go running back so early. So you would take in Darnold and Parker Washington instead of instead of Tootin
No, I
at this
already have
point.
Tootin. I already had Tootin
So
from the.
you're at 8 9 now.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Parker
So then,
Washington and Sam, and
yeah, so
then
and then it comes back for the Reed Stowers. Yeah, shoot, I don't have a tight end. I'd probably take Stowers here too. Stowers and maybe
Stores.
Murray or
Yeah.
Jones,
Okay. So then
maybe.
now you have.
Because that give me too quick. But I just see that's the thing is like I don't.
But yeah, I guess there's a different strategy. I just don't think that he really got as much value as he could have out of any of the positions. Because Devonta Smith, he's a very good receiver.
Before we wrap up, let me hear. I want you to go through first pick, and I want to see what you do.
So I don't go from my spot. I go from number 10. Um, because well, like you mean who I'd go if I was first overall picking?
Yeah, pretend you're Dennis in this situation.
Okay, if I'm Dennis, I'm taking Jameer Gibbs. I'm taking Howard Falls.
Yeah, so
I'm taking
like
Drake London.
okay,
I'm taking Chase Brown, or I'm taking Drake London. So I'm taking Jameer, Drake London, either Chase Brown or James Cook. I'm
okay,
taking guys who I know are established and they're gonna get the ball and they're young, right? James Cook is in his prime, he's 27, and he's with an offensive coordinator now, who is his offensive coordinator, who's now his head coach, trying to give him the hell out of the ball now. So
yeah,
whatever McDermott was doing before, of like, well, I don't want to do James that much, he's about to do it that much to him.
yeah.
So I would take that there, and I would take the fact that I have James Cook and friggin' I have James Cook, who's a top 5 running back going in redraft, top 10 running back going in redraft, top 5 running back in redraft when I was drafting,
So
top
let's see, you
5.
got you got Gibbs. Um,
Cook, and Drake London. Those are my three off
that's
the
good.
rip, off the
That's good.
beginning.
That's good.
So those are my three. And then I'm like, okay, so now I got my 2 running backs. I know for sure these running backs, if I know I'm getting 20 points,
Hmm,
I'm
hmm.
getting 40 points from guys right now. I know Drake London is a PPR machine. I might not be good this year, but if they get a good quarterback at some point, yeah, okay, cool. I'm going on my next tier. Loveland would have been gone. Warren would have been gone. I would have taken Zay Flowers and Judkins, real
Okay,
world.
but then that's
So now I
three.
have
That's
my
three really good. I mean, I guess that's what Proc did. He took three really good running backs off the
exactly.
rip.
So you take 3 really good running backs, and you take 2 receivers that you know that like they're getting the volume,
Hmm.
right? And I'm getting a guy who's getting the volume. I have a guy who's getting an inordinate amount of volume with losing Darnell Mooney, and I'm getting a guy in Zay Flowers who I know is getting the ball,
Yeah.
and I'm getting Judkins who I know was a very good prospect, and I saw him at the goal line. He had a lot of goal line touches last year, so it's like I'm getting a guy who I know is going to score, and he's my flex. So my next pick now, I'm taking Jordan Love. Perfect. I'm taking Brock Purdy.
Cool.
Um, I'm taking Brock. Oh no, sorry. I'm taking Jordan Love, and I'm taking either a Fernando Mendoza or I'm taking Brock Bowers, Charles Shuck, one of those guys. So let's say for all intents, I'm taking Jordan Love as a guy who's my base.
Hmm.
I'm probably gonna take if he's since he's an older guy, I'm probably taking Fernando. Um, just because I just like him more than I like his situation. You're throwing to Brock Bowers, Jalen Naylor. I'm taking him. That might be my riskiest pick, but if I have Jordan Love, I can live with that. Um, Oh shit, no. Sorry, I'm taking Jordan Love. I'm taking Christian Watson. Sorry, Jordan Love,
Okay,
Christian Watson.
okay.
I'm then going McLaurin, and I'm then going either Jonathan Brooks here.
Yeah. That was a good pick.
Is Bill still available? Sorry, I'm lying. I'm taking Ja'Cory Merritt.
Where did he go?
Um, he went in the 11th round, so I'm taking him there
Okay.
because I know I have my running back. I know my receivers. I'm good. Like I'm feeling good about this. And then tight ends. Look who I got a tight end at the end of the draft: Chigakonkwo, Mike Flair, and
Mm-hmm.
Schultz.
Mm-hmm.
I've done the job. And I'll just pull those guys a spot earlier.
Yeah.
I think I like that team. I think I like both of our teams, but I think that's what you need to be picking if you're picking number one overall.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't like.
You need to be taking those guys who you know are getting fed heavily or on the way back of like, all right, I'm taking this guy super early, but he's going to go in this round anyway.
I think the best possible strat. Let me see who's done it.
I think we know who's done it. I think it's either Proc or it's either Brady. Brady got first round values out of
I will
guys.
say, me and Brady, we pretty much drafted almost exactly the same. We both took the best wide receiver that fell to us, and then in the second round, we went for a skill position, QB, tight end. Then it
Mhm,
comes back, we take two straight wide receivers,
mhm.
and I do think London Brown. I think they'll be better than Ibuka Harrison this year, but I don't know because the upside is there. I
For
like
who?
for Ibuka and Harrison. I like
Yeah, yeah,
their
yes, but yes, agreed. But look who's throwing these guys the ball. Like,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
so that's
Well, he's
I
got Baker.
agree.
Ibuka's got Baker. I'm not like their whole
Yes,
entire
yes,
offense went down the drain with all the injuries last year, so I'm not worried.
agreed. But agreed. I'm wholeheartedly with you in the sense that I like the fact that in 2 years your team is probably going to be raw,
Yeah, yeah.
receiver wise, raw. Because and Jigba's gonna be good this year. Marvin Harrison or Emeka have the they got to be good this year.
I just need one of them because I
Rash,
got Rice.
yeah,
So I was,
and I didn't mention Rice yet. I'm saying like Rashee
yeah, yeah.
Rice, you plug him in here and you're like, I mean, even if Rashee Rice just plays, Marvin Harrison, even if he just plays, they have to get him a ball because he was drafted top 10 overall. In Marvin Harrison, you have to get him the ball. I don't
Oh yeah,
care.
yeah. Well, the
I'm
new
I- I'm
coaching
the, I'm
staff
the
is
owner. You
making
need you need to pass him the ball.
the new coaching staff is, and that also gets me pretty high on Harrison. Is the new coaching staff
Yeah,
is like this guy's a freak. Like LaFleur got there and he was like, I met Marv and he was like, dude's a tower. Like he's a monster. And I'm like, yeah,
yeah,
he's getting fed.
he's getting
He's getting
fed.
the ball.
And so like that's my thing. And I think you and Brady are very similar. I just think that Brady's team is structured well for who is throwing him the ball for this and the foreseeable future.
Yeah, but
Because
London
Baker
is
Baker
better. I will say London is better than Harrison skill
yes,
wise, but I
no
think
question.
Harrison will have a better quarterback throwing to him if it's Brissett.
Yes. Yes. But look I'm not even Drake London's not even in my conversation anymore. I'm going
Hmm.
based on like who is okay, we're going based on like okay, Marvin Harrison got talked all the way up. Yes, right? And Michael Buka, we saw what he did last year
Hmm.
when he
Hmm.
was before the injuries. Jacob the Jigba, we saw what he did last year, right? Sorry, buddy, but AJ Brown, when AJ Brown's that guy, AJ Brown is that guy.
Yeah, yeah,
When
yeah.
Brian Thomas is that guy, Brian Thomas is that guy. Jamar Chase is the scary part here. And Drake London is throwing AJ Brown the ball, and he just gave what did Stephon Diggs do last year? Come on, like that's my thinking.
Yeah.
And they only got better at receiver. And you know what that means? If I have to guard AJ Brown all the time, and Romeo
I
Dubs all of a
think
sudden started having a good game, I'm like, then I gotta switch my coverages. And then who am I gonna guard? And if they're running zone, is like, bro, hold on. That's my only thing is like, bro, Stephon Diggs came off a knee injury last year. He had a 2024. He had an ACL injury. He has come back the next year, had 100 targets his way, 85 receptions on
mhm.
1,000 yards with 4 touchdowns as a guy coming off an ACL injury as receiver 17
I
with
think
a second year quarterback. No way.
See,
No way.
like I was saying with Brady, where he's like I think he's gonna pivot to try to get a good running back or something. He doesn't
Because he
have
has the assets.
like he has Stafford as a good quarterback,
I
but
like
like,
Shador.
eh, eh.
I like
I
Shador.
think I think
Look who he's passing to.
it's all rookies though. Like we don't know what they are yet.
Yeah, but they're all rookies who the okay. I know. It's like we don't know these guys and they're rookies. I'm on the same point as you, but I'm
Hmm.
the same point of like same thing we talked about when we were drafting earlier. Like if you're taking Bryce Young second overall, if you're taking and let me
I
not go
don't
to the jokes
I
anymore.
don't know.
Let
No,
me,
it
let me
needs
not
to
let
be a
me,
joke. It needs to be a joke. Cause what are you doing? Why are you have just successfully congratulations. You have now donated $20 for the next 5 years.
if he doesn't
Congratulations.
hit, if he doesn't hit.
He's not
And
gonna hit.
I think no, but I think Bryce played well enough that if you're that's like me taking Jaden Daniels. I'm not saying that
No.
they're the same player. I'm not saying no. I'm saying the sense that I watched the team and I know that Jaden hadn't done what he did last year. I'm like, ah, dang, he was hurt all year. And even he didn't really look the best when he was playing. He looked
Hmm.
fine. He didn't look the best when he was playing, but you're like, he wasn't throwing to McLaurin. He was
Yeah.
throwing, not throwing to Noah Brown, Noah Brown was hurt all year. So the guys who were your number one and two the year prior, you weren't throwing to them because they were injured. So now you're throwing to guys who are on the practice squad, and you know what practice squad means? You don't make the game.
You suck, buddy.
You
You
suck.
stinky.
So that's my thinking. It's like you're not really that good of a player anyway. So I was like, okay, well, Jaden, I get it. Last year was like Coker didn't play, and
Yeah.
when he did play with McMillan, he was pushing the ball down the field very, very well. McMillan had 1,000 yards as a rookie, with in a year where you thought Bryce Young was like a make or break, and he figured it out and he played well and they made the playoffs.
Let
And they were a
me
couple plays away from beating the Rams in the playoffs. You know what
I
I'm saying? So
I
like when you
mean,
have that type of feeling, I get it. So like
but the
now like
second's early. It's too early. You can't do
you and
that.
I are both saying the same thing. So that's why
I know.
I'm
I
pivoting
know.
to taking Drake May. If you're gonna take Drake May first overall, right? If you're
Hmm.
taking Josh Allen first overall, if you're taking Lamar Jackson first overall, if you're taking Washington first overall, you better be taking the guys who are stacked with those guys to play,
Yeah.
right? I.e., a guy like if you're taking Drake May second overall, I'm very happy taking AJ Brown as my fourth overall pick for my team.
But it wouldn't have gotten to him. Brady snagged Brown before.
No, I'm not talking about stacks. I'm
Oh,
talking
okay,
about
okay, okay.
just the fact that you're taking that guy second overall.
I will say though, I will say, I'm like, why if you're Kevin, right, and you take Drake May that high, obviously you think he's gonna be great.
Why not take AJ Brown?
AJ Brown's at the start of the fourth, right? But you see McMillan go, Carnell Tate go, Brees Hall. People are going. Why not reach out to Nick, you, me, ask about a trade? I probably would have traded back if
So
he
that he could get
throws.
AJ?
Yeah, yeah, I probably would have
Probably.
traded back. I think Marv would be there. Now the thing is, I know Brady loves Marv, so on second thought, if Kevin asked me for a trade back, I might not have been too willing.
Yeah, so then that's what I'm saying. So like the board just falls the way it falls because of that's why it's important for guys to make their picks,
But he didn't
make good
try,
picks.
is my issue.
Well, yeah, but it doesn't matter about him trying, it's about like how you structuring your team. Because by him going Malik Neighbors, he clearly was like, well, I already have my receiver. But
Mm. I don't like his
if you know
receiving
that
core.
AJ Brown has got, I like his receiving core.
Neighbors, I don't like. He might not play.
I
He
don't
might
like it for
start on the
this.
pup. Yeah,
We're not talking about this year, right? We're
I
talking
know.
about
I
if
know.
we're talking about dynasty, we're talking about like years. Malik Neighbors, bro, come on, let's look at his rookie years. Look what he did beginning of last year.
That
I'm gonna pull up his
injury,
beginning stats last year.
the injury is what concerns me, and the way he's taken his rehab that throws me off of players. The way
Agreed,
Rice, the
one
way
thousand
Rice is
percent,
handling his like, all right, he's smoking
one
weed.
thousand percent.
I get it. It's legalized in a lot of states. I get it. I get smoking weed. Dumb thing to do on probation, but it's not like he went out and fucking assaulted someone. So it's like
Or he
I'll
drove in
take.
a car again and was some other car shit.
Yeah, if he was
Seriously.
driving in a car and drinking again, and he like I think he would have gone to actual jail and been off of everything.
Yeah.
But
But
if he did
yes.
something that was like very wrong, I wouldn't touch him. I think and I don't know if the Chiefs will work a deal with him. I I don't know.
That's
But
probably why I didn't get Rasheed Rice, to be honest. I
even
was
if
not rocking
not,
with that.
I would take Rasheed Rice on the Browns. I would love him on the Browns, Titans, whatever, wherever he goes, he'll go somewhere. I'll take him
Yeah.
there. But to
Yeah.
wrap up before we finish, I don't know if you want to do it after me, but I want to try to go what we did with Dennis's team with Kieran's team at the other end. Um,
Okay. Let me switch where I have you on the Hmm.
so he's got Genty and Love. I think I would take
I
maybe
am very happy with his pick at Genty. I'm sorry. I would have taken Genty.
you know what, Genty Love might be the best play here. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it. I like what he did.
I don't think Genty Love is the best play, but I do like Genty. I would have gone Genty, and if I'm him, I would have gone Genty and Amari Hampton immediately.
Yeah.
Because
I
just because of like they're both young backs and they're both drafted in the first round,
So we each do Genty. I went Love, you went Hampton.
for sure.
The only thing I was thinking of is instead of I was thinking maybe like Jefferson Lamb, but
Yeah, and honestly, if I would have gotten Ashton Genty, I was taking Jettas.
okay, so
Um,
we got two running backs, and then it spins around. I
no,
am
yeah,
keeping McMillan, and I'm taking Marvin Harrison. Those are my guys.
yeah. I didn't like Connell Tate going here. I don't
Mm-mm,
think he's that good of a pros. Bro, Marvin Harrison was a top 10 pick,
mm.
and he
Oh,
was
so was
actually a
Tate.
monster. No, but profile wise,
Yeah,
Marvin Harrison in that draft class, this draft class was supposed to be a weak receiver draft class.
Harrison
Marvin
was
Harrison was a
touted as I
monster.
know he was touted as the next like if you had the 1-1 and you took Marvin Harrison, enjoy years of beautiful young Marvin Harrison, and it has not turned out well. But I'm still on
Agreed.
the ship.
Yeah, I actually have a question. Do you want to talk about who got drafted in 2024 at receiver? Just let's just do a quick little
Yeah,
survey.
yeah, yeah.
Malik Neighbors was drafted there.
Mhm,
Where did Malik Neighbors go in this draft? Second, second round. Okay.
mhm.
Malik Neighbors was picked after Marvin Harrison, correct?
Yeah,
My tripping or
I
no?
think so.
Oh,
I think so.
that's all I'm saying. If they're gonna take a
Yeah,
guy at Marvin Harrison
yeah, yeah, yeah,
at
yeah.
whatever pick they did, and then you picked Malik Neighbors second over, so that's my thinking. Connell Tate wouldn't have gone there for me. I would have taken AJ Brown. I would have gone McMillan and AJ Brown. Why? Because McMillan is young, AJ Brown is older, but he's in his prime. He's with a great quarterback.
Yeah.
Connell Tate is young. He's also in his, he's young. He's with a young quarterback. If they don't hit together, it's fine. They don't make sense the first couple years of their
Mhm.
careers. Fine, right? There's also Wandale Robinson over there who's going to take some possessions
So then,
from the slot.
so
And
we,
honestly,
I like
I
that.
take it back. I'm not taking. I need you to go and do a reverse here and remove a player.
Yeah, sure
Because
thing.
I'm taking Jefferson. I'm going Ashton Genty, Jefferson, McMillan, and AJ Brown.
Okay.
And you're gonna have to fight me on these next couple picks. I'm taking two picks back to back. And you're gonna need. Good luck. My team's gonna be better than yours.
So I
Not
got
saying that to
two
you. I'm just saying
running
like in general.
backs. You got one. I got two
Yeah,
receivers. You got three. So
yeah.
it spins
I'm writing mine
around.
down so we can. I got Genty. I got Genty and Ashton. I got Genty and Jettas. I have
Uh,
McMillan. I have AJ Brown. Um, McMillan, AJ Brown. Okay, so are we good?
yeah.
Who are your next guys gonna be?
So it spins around, and I'm probably gonna go with Brian Thomas
Okay,
and
I like
jeez.
that. I like that.
Um, it's hard. The sixth round, I kind of feel like it was where things just fall off for me. Um, Probably want a quarterback, but
I know what I'm
uh,
doing here.
let's see. Brian Thomas and man, I wish I didn't take. I'd take ETN, but um, I think give me Love.
Okay.
Give me Brian Thomas and Love.
Okay. I like that. I actually like that a lot. Um, give me. So I have Genty, I have McMillan, I have Jettas, I have AJ Brown. I'm going to take a running back in this range. I'm gonna take Jadarian Price,
Nice,
and I'm gonna take Tootin.
nice, nice.
And you're gonna have to fight me. Everyone's gonna have to fight me here. It's either Jadarian Price or Cam Scatterbo. And honestly, I'm like in between. Ooh, that's bad. Actually, that's kind of hard. That's hard to take. Because if I take Tootin there, I there's still a world where I can get Bill.
Hmm.
But no, I'll take my two. I'll take my two. I'll take my two, a young guy who's starting. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll
Okay,
take Genty. I'll take Genty and sorry, Price and Tootin there.
okay. So we got
Now quarterbacks can get scary,
the
but I
seven,
I, I can be fine with that for this year.
the 7-8. I am taking Baker,
Hmm.
and I'm going to take Gadsden.
I like Baker and Gadsden there. I like that. I am taking. We're at 7-8.
Hmm.
I'm taking probably. Okay, so I have three running backs. I have three receivers, three running backs. That means I have my flexes are good,
Hmm.
right? I have my backups if I don't even want to guide those guys in flex. I want to do super flex. So I'm probably gonna take a swing on who else is here, like value wise,
You looking for quarterbacks
bro.
or?
I think because in my mind I'm thinking my team probably won't be good this year, so I'm just gonna get a quarterback next year. Like genuinely, and I'm not saying that like I'm gonna forego it the entire draft. I
Hmm.
would probably go Mendoza here because I'm getting pressured. No, you took Baker,
Hmm.
so I'm gonna assume that I couldn't get Baker here because like
Well, no, you can
I
get
get nah. If I can get Baker there, then why wouldn't I take Baker and who's here?
anyone. We're assuming anyone after Rico Dowdle is available.
Yeah, that's tough. I don't even know 7-8. Yeah, let me just go and do what I was gonna do. I'm gonna take I'm gonna take Mendoza and I'm gonna take Baker Mayfield. I'm gonna live with those.
Okay, and then 9-10 is the last one we'll do.
Yeah, and then we can call it on that. I
Um,
think you still take your boy here.
I'll probably take Darnold.
Yeah,
I go
10.
Darnold, and then because now I got three really good quarterbacks again, and then honestly, might keep with Parker Washington. Honestly,
Ben.
yeah. Whew.
I need to get tight end here. Actually, I don't need to, which is
I'll
crazy.
go.
I can
I'll
wait
go.
another round or two.
Yeah, I'll go Parker Washington because I'm looking at Evans, but
Okay.
yeah, I like Washington.
I think Cam would have gotten picked had I not taken Mendoza. Since I did not take him. So you know what I'm gonna take? I'm gonna take Wandale.
Hmm.
And I'm gonna take Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt.
Nice.
Um, and in that case, it's like, bro, now look at the running back room. Ashton
Yeah.
Genty, Bashaw Tutin, Jadarian Price, Bill. Okay. My quarterbacks are now Mendoza and Baker Mayfield. They're both throwing to good guys. They're in a
Hmm.
good situation. I have Ashton Genty to couple with what's his name? So then I have Jettas, AJ Brown. Um, yeah, I just I don't see a world where yeah.
I was telling Kieran. I was telling Kieran. I think drafting from the side, the corners, is kind of fun because you get that
Yeah,
double. But not only do you
you
get
take
that
what you
double,
want.
but if you want to trade with someone, it gives you that flexibility because you still get that one pick there, and then you can throw that other pick wherever. So
Yeah.
it kind of gives you flexibility to move wherever you want on the board.
And I think, bro, we've been on the call for a very long time because we were here from at least 50 minutes
Oh
based
yeah,
on the last pick. And then can't bro, like we were talking from when I picked Max.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. So no, I'm good. I'm good to wrap up. I just want to do that little
Yeah, I'm
thought
cool on that.
experiment.
Yeah, we're good. I mean,
But
but yeah, what did your team look like? What did it end up looking like for
so
your last pick? I just want to see like what
quarterbacks,
that. Yeah,
quarterback and super flex. I had Baker,
Baker.
Darnold, and Love
Yep.
in some kind of.
Oof.
One of them was on the bench, probably Love.
Oof.
But
Okay.
running backs, I had Genty and Love.
Oof.
And then wide receivers, I had McMillan, um, Harrison, and then Brian Thomas Jr. Yeah. I kind of wish I
Tight
drafted
end.
from Kieran. So, Gadsden.
No, it's not even from drafting from his spot. It's just what are you willing to? I mean, yeah, I guess it is drafting from his spot because I mean, you wouldn't have the value wouldn't have fell to you. Yeah, from his spot, we're both saying that we're taking, you know,
But then again, like I say,
all
I
star
wish I
teams.
drafted from his spot. But I honestly would much rather have my core of JSN, Ibuka, Harrison, Rice. I like that core. I
Yeah,
like a
I'm
good
saying you still
young.
drafted very well.
I think a good young wide receiver core can carry you through years.
Yeah,
So yeah, we'll see. I'm curious to see what this. What's the clock looking like? Proc. I'm curious to see what the defense kicker situation turns into, but
I'd be surprised if I'd be. I mean, there's gonna be value there either way. I'm not really swung in any of the directions. I'm like, if you guys end up taking all those guys, then Jawan Jennings comes back, Adonai Mitchell comes back. There's guys here. Horton Jr. from last year. Josh Besh is here. Tucker
yeah.
is here. Like, are y'all kidding me, bro?
Hey, Trey
Like,
Tucker
there's
might
still
be wide receiver number one on the Raiders this year.
one. Like genuinely,
He had that
and
40
he had
point monster game.
bro. Yeah, but like I don't believe that one was like against the Commanders defense. Like,
Oh yeah, it was a fluke, but you still have to be good to put up a fluke game like that. But
not against that defense last year. That one was historically bad.
all
Historically
right,
bad.
I
Yeah.
will.
All right. Well, I think we're
I'll
good
catch you. I'll post this maybe tonight.
whenever we get posted. Yeah.
Yeah, tonight or tomorrow. I'll
Deuces.
make sure I remember to do it. But yeah, peace
It's cool.
to our one viewer, two viewers. We love you
Three
for the
viewers now.
support.
We got. I think my
Three.
mom's gonna watch this week.
Yeah, my gerbil's gonna watch while he runs on the
Uh,
hamster. He's
all right, buddy boy. I'll catch you, man.
all right.